That'd be hilarious.
No, it literally doesn't say he's live.
That's his upcoming.
Yo,
He cut that shit early though. That boy.
Give me, bro. Hold on, y'all.
All right. Take two. It's a challenge.
Take two. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Oh, I think it says hold on.
Wait, now it says we have 6
Now
people.
it says you're live. Now you're live.
Yeah.
We here.
Yo, this shit is trolling. Chad,
That's tweet.
Chad, what's good, bro? My thing is just tweaking. I don't know why it took a delay.
You know what? Take two. Let's run back that intro again.
Yeah, let me just take two again. Let me just do that real quick for the intro. Like, they trolling. Hold on.
What's up, y'all? It's Antoine Winfield Jr., safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up, y'all? This is Jahad Wolf from the New York Giants.
What's good, y'all? This is Sterling Shepard.
This is Justin Tuck. This boy, Plexico Bears, Super Bowl 42 world champion.
Chris Godwin from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up? This is Saquon Barkley. Dex Lawrence II.
Yo, this is Mike Evans with the Tampa Bay Bucks.
And we about to go live on Flag on the Play.
All right. We should be back. What's good? StreamYard was just definitely trolling because I was just live for 5 minutes and they didn't show anything. That was crazy. What's good, y'all? Ben was good. Boy, he officially, what, you in Florida now? Officially,
man.
Brother. Oh, that's nasty.
Brother.
Got me a y'all good chat. Y'all see us? Like, because I don't know.
That's why it's so empty in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have a couch next week and shit. But
echo in that motherfucker right now.
Yeah, dog. I just moved in like 3 days ago. Okay. Like, I drove from Cali to to Florida, bro.
Yeah, driving from Cali.
Yeah, I drove cross country. That shit was lit, man. I thugged it out in 2 days. I only slept like 6 hours, dog.
Yeah, you got that.
Yeah, that's
not Red Bulls were hitting different.
Salute, bro, because
I was ready to get there, bro. I was ready to get there. I was in BFE, California, dog. I was like, man, I'm ready to get there.
It took me a week off the scenery alone.
How long you wait? When did you get there? From
like 3 days ago.
And when did you start leaving? When did you leave?
So I made it. So when I left, I can't remember exactly when I left, but I made it from California to Albuquerque, New Mexico in 1 day, like first drive. So I made it from there, and then when I drove, I got the Mobile. I got a little sleepy a little bit, so I pulled over and slept like for 4 hours, and then I drove some more. Then I started to get sleepy again. I slept 2 hours, and then I finished it off.
All right, yeah, that's what's up. All right, but chat, since y'all can see us being live because we were just live for 5 minutes. And what's good, Mo? I'm so glad you came back, my boy. And then
what's up?
Bro, let's talk about it because obviously last week we talked about the Asante Dion stuff. Went viral. It's kind of crazy because when the hell people start having Asante Samuel in their top fives? I didn't know this. Because my thing, and the thing is too, because they were just saying, "Oh, we dogging Asante like he wasn't a dog. He was a dog. Asante is an A-tier corner. He's in that lower tiers of top corners that we're going to talk about. Yes, Asante Samuel's top 20. Karen, stop playing. But bro, I got people in my chat having, Asante Samuel's clearly better than Patrick Peterson. What Patrick Peterson are we talking about? AKA Patrick Peterson?
Patrick Patterson?
We're talking about Pat in high school? Like, what's going on?
Patrick Peterson from his rookie year to 2018, like a 9-year stretch period, he was either the best to wear a top corner in the game for 9 years straight. Asante Samuel was never that. No. He clears with man coverage. He was still a phenomenal zone corner. I don't understand what's the conversation we have in here. People talking about Jalen Ramsey.
No.
What are we talking about?
That beats another guy that nobody threw to.
And it's crazy. I think people saying that to Jalen Ramsey because he's not the same. He's not having the years that he used to have. But Jalen Ramsey from his rookie year to 2021 consistency wise was the best corner in the game.
2020.
It was him and Gilly. So I don't understand. It's confusing me because obviously Jalen Ramsey is definitely better in man coverage. Jalen Ramsey obviously was still a great zone corner, and then Jalen Ramsey has an aspect in his game that
Is he better than Jayo? That's a question.
He's an elite run defender. I'm just confused on like now we having these conversations with Asante Samuel because he's talking about he's better than Prime. Now he's saying y'all top fives now. What the fuck?
I mean, it's not ridiculous though.
It's ridiculous.
People don't remember whenever
the ridiculous part. I think the ridiculous part is him coming at Prime, even though because Cam Newton bought it up. He broke it down perfectly by the numbers, and a lot of people do like to go off the numbers. Asante has a case, bro. Like he has a reason to feel like that, especially in the playoffs. Especially in the playoffs.
I think Asante has a great read. Like for him, I'll be making the same case. Like I'm not even mad at it. I get
it. That's why I told
you and Trent know this though.
I told Trey last week when you put up numbers in the top 1% and you talk I have no problem with it.
Oh,
I think you can be wrong in your opinion, but he was still dumb nice in the league, so I don't have an issue with it. I don't have a problem.
How did he get winning?
We got people talking about. He's better than Champ Bailey. He's like I've seen in my comments. He's better than Champ Bailey. He's better than Patrick Peterson. He clears Jalen Ramsey. What are we doing?
No, I could have sworn his 10 interception year was his first team All-Pro year. No, he didn't even make Pro Bowl the year he got 10 picks.
What was that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And the thing is, and it's like another problem that I have because this is a whole Asante Samuel.
Games too. Jeez.
This whole Asante Samuel Dion thing kind of reverts back to the Keyshawn Johnson, Richard Sherman thing we had last year. And don't get it twisted.
Oh my God.
What Asante Samuel does versus what he does on the field compared to what Keyshawn Johnson, obviously Asante
night
Samuel
and day.
is a way better football player than Keyshawn Johnson. That's night and day. But I feel like the older people in our time, in our generation, start to overrate the older players, and it'd be confusing. Like, why do y'all do that? Like,
I would personally say I wouldn't say it's more so they overrated, but it's just a constant disrespect to the younger players. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like I heard a lot of people say that like, you know, we stay in a culture now today where we don't like to give people their respect until 20 years down the line, and that's the most true when it came to NFL discourse. I knew NFL discourse was fucking shot when niggas was in fucking comment sections trying to play Richard Sherman like a fucking scrub. Niggas talking about a zone merchant. What the fuck is that? You saw that shit in Madden, nigga?
And the crazy is, Mo, the crazy part is he's talking about Richard Sherman, a zone merchant, and you hyping up Asante Samuel.
That's exactly like that shit doesn't make no
sense.
sense.
It doesn't make any
I'm
sense.
like, was nigga not? We talk about all decade Sherm. I'm like, I watched with my own eyes him put L on Prime AB, and you talking about he's gonna get flatlined by Keyshawn Johnson? Get the fuck out of here!
And that's what made me that's what made me second guess people's football knowledge because everybody that played football know you don't run fucking zone the whole game. like they're not in the zone the whole fucking game.
God, I swear.
Like
niggas think
exactly.
like I don't understand like where people. And even if he is a zone merchant, he got 8 fucking picks in one season being a fucking zone merchant. Like,
Bama, this is what I always, and to be honest, this is my main problem with Sauce. I know, like, I'm not even trying to disrespect him. I'm not even trying to disrespect him. I just when you are a quote unquote zone player, really it's just you play with zone eye. So you're looking at the quarterback, you should get more interception because you see the throws he's making. These Pat Pete's, Prime, Bailey, Champ. They're playing man. They're not taught. When you play man, you're not looking at the quarterback. You're playing your man until you get in great position. And most of the time, by that time, you don't have time to turn around. The upper echelon elite dudes do, but these zone guys should get more picks. Asante Samuel is a quote unquote zone corner, but he's getting 8 interceptions, 10 interceptions. Sherm, 10 like those seasons.
Yeah, 16 picks in 2 years. Like
even a guy like Diggs, who he has really good zone eyes. Now you get beat, yeah, but if you turn the ball over, you live with that. Sauce does not do that. Like to play with eyes, he does not do that, which is my main problem with him. But I don't even want to disrespect him in that sense. Just to get back to the topic, it's just like Asante is underrated. He's a Hall of Fame corner. Let's start it there.
Yeah,
he's not Deion Sanders.
I agree.
He's not Deion Sanders. He's not Darrell Reeves.
I think it's, but yeah, I don't even think it's. We know he's not Deion.
He's not upper elite guy.
He's not Pat Pete. He's not Charles Woodson. He's not all these guys that we're talking about that are in the back half. Well, Charles Woodson is obviously top 5, but even he's not Jalen Ramsey. Like, this is what I said. This is when you see it. Like, there's no way we're having Pat Pete, Asante Samuel conversations just because he got 51 picks. Like, now 51 picks is great, but it's more to that than the cornerback position than just getting
a lot more nuance.
Way more nuance.
It's more to even how he, like, people don't understand. Bill Belichick understood how good Asante Samuel was with his eyes and making plays. He built a lot of those defenses for him to make picks. Like, he had help on some of these plays he's making picks, robbing plays. Like, I had a friend who played in New England on scout team, and he's like, I see why Asante Samuel got 100 picks. I see why some of these guys get all these picks because Bill's putting them in position to do it. And then you see a guy like Gilly, Bill get him, and they play completely different. You never saw Asante play how Gilly played in New England. No. You know what I'm saying? Like,
granted, Gilly was still getting picks.
And Gilly was still getting picks. Like, that's why I think there's levels to it. And I think the easy thing is always to run the numbers. I do think Asante, if I were Asante, I'm making this exact same case like I said earlier. Because he's trying to make a Hall of Fame case. I feel like he should be in the Hall of Fame. He's not getting his due. So he's like, look, put my numbers against these guys that y'all say are the best ever. And it's the same. I get that.
But you know what's killing me, though? But the thing is, you know what's killing me, though? Which is that I hate, like, that's why I don't like talking football with the older generation. Like, not no offense to you, Bama. And obviously my brother. But it's like, bro, if Andre Johnson came out right now and said he's better or in the same tier as Jerry Rice, he's getting scolded. Nobody in my comments will be saying, I don't know, man. Nobody will be saying this. Nobody.
Put Andre Johnson in the 80s, in the 90s.
Nobody will be saying this. Nobody. If Odell came out right now and said, oh, yeah, I'm better than T.O., he will get fried. And to be honest, Odell is better than a lot of receivers that y'all don't want to have this conversation with. If we talking about just a better player.
Okay, he might be more athletically gifted.
But what I'm saying, though, what I'm saying about this is that, like,
he was tissue body.
Exactly. Yeah. His body
yeah.
Injured a lot. Yeah. But, like, bro, like, people pick and choose who, like, now this is the first time I ever heard in my life, young people talking about some, y'all tripping when Asante Samuel was playing. He was the best in the league. When?
Champ died.
He was one of the better.
He was
especially that year. People had what was that bum ass nigga over at the Raiders?
Oh, Nnamdi Asomugha.
Tricked everybody. Yeah, around that year, Asante Samuel was like top 3 corner.
Here's my thing, though, Bama. Here's my thing, right? Yes, Asante Samuel was the better guys. He was probably in the top 5. He was probably 5, probably argue between 5 to 6 or even 4 to 6. Probably, it don't matter. Now I'm hearing like this is revisionist history type comments, and it's a bad thing because I was dumb young when Asante Samuel was playing. Everybody knows, Trey knows, and all of my family, I used to watch all the sports shows every day. Nobody was having no Asante Samuel best cornerback in the league combos. Even when he went to Philly, like, nobody was having those combos. I don't know when this is starting to happen. Like, I'm crazy. Like, this is ridiculous.
It's because
they wasn't having them, but like they was kind of like, how can I put it? Because Asante Samuel was the reason everybody was so high on Nnamdi Asomugha going to the Eagles. Like, because they was like, oh, bro.
Yeah, him and
Asante, yeah, that's it's weird. How can I put it? Because I get what y'all saying, bro. Like, what's one player I could use, bro? He like almost like a Drew Brees. Like, it was always 2 or 3 guys in the league that was better than him, get more gifted than him. But
he was still one of the ones.
He was still one of them ones. It's hard to explain. It's like he gonna get overlooked. Like, for instance, if Drew Brees want to make the case that he's better than Peyton Manning, you damn near kind of could make it, but a lot of people go like, bro, that's egregious. Like, you tripping. Like, you're not better than the sheriff. But he can do what Asante doing. Well, look at this. 70-some thousand yards. All this. And it's like, and then it's go like, bro, Drew, relax, bro. Like, Peyton was the sheriff, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But it's like, he can kind of make that. Because you know how it is, bro. You play in the game, bro. You feel like you not getting the look. Because he felt like right, Trent. Even though he was like in the 4-6 range, he felt like he should have been talked about a lot more. He should have been talked about in the 1 to 3 range. Like that's where he's coming from, and his numbers because
his perspective. I can understand that his
because ESPN is all numbers. They all showing the numbers. So in his head, he like, well, I got the numbers.
Thing is, though, but when it comes to the corners, though, that's why I hate when people run to the numbers. If y'all want to say Asante Samuel is better than guys like Patrick Peterson, who Patrick Peterson didn't get a lot of picks, but he is locking down your receiver for 9 years straight, doing what he's doing. Y'all might as well say Asante Samuel is better than Reeves. Y'all might as well say it.
Better than everybody.
That's what I was saying.
You might as well say, okay, y'all not gonna say he's not better than Deion. You might as well have Asante Samuel top 2. Y'all can't use I'm not saying you, of course, but people can't use the numbers argument of Asante Samuel why he's better than Patrick Peterson. He's in the same tier with Champ Bailey, this and that.
He in the room, but he not at the table with them. I feel like
and that's why when Shannon starts
is up at the top.
Yeah, I feel like there's a little like a there's a top 10 table. You can put them top 10 guys. Asante, you in the top 15 range. I don't think there's not a problem with that. But
you get the kid
because it's only 25 guys that can go to this party anyway. Like
that's what
he's looking at. Like
the party
all time.
He's
there's only 25 guys that can come to this party.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like it doesn't make any sense. Like that's why I kind of like the older generation be confusing me because like y'all want to use numbers, but when it comes to Darrell Reeves, that's when y'all get quiet. Nah. You might as well say Asante Samuel better than Reeves because he got more ball production than him. But you're not going to say that because you watch the games, you see how Darrell Reeves is played, you see how he's playing literally one-on-one football in real life, no help, and y'all see that. Like I don't understand it. Like, it's people just picking shoes. It doesn't make any sense, bro. But I just think it's the stat watching, and it comes crazy. It's just.
And look, I don't have a problem with stat watching. I'll tell you why I don't do it. Because you're going to get into these situations. If this is what you value, you're going to have to value it across the board.
Exactly.
You can't
say, get into some crazy.
Picks, but then you talk about, like you just said, Darrell Reeves and I don't value picks no more. You can't do
exactly.
That.
Like I said, because you're talking about all-time perspective. You just remember. Oh, go ahead, Mo.
No. I was just agreeing with what he was saying. He was like, I said, I think it has to be a healthy dose of both of like watching film. Like stats matter. Stats absolutely matter. I won't say they don't matter, but without context, stats is just that. Stats without context. You know what I'm saying? You can't just throw your numbers out and push whatever you want. And I mean, you can, but then if you remain consistent across the board, you're
going to die on some
nasty discussion. You're going to die on some nasty hills.
Which, if you want to do that, like I say, that's cool. Do it. People do it all the time. It's just
consistency.
I was dying.
Yeah, you just gotta.
Like I said, he better than Pat Pete because of the stats. You might as well say he better than Reeves.
That's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't make any sense. I think it's just I get it. Like you can say the younger generation doesn't respect the older generation, but it'd be conversations like this, or we don't respect the older generation because y'all say shit like this though. Like
in the game. Like, I hate, too, comparing it to because the game is so different. Like, I know that's like a real basketball discourse for real. It's like, the 80s and 90s are played completely different. Like, I get it. But, like, football is played, even referee different. Like, the things they were doing in the 90s, even early 2000s, late 2000s, the 2010s, is football does not play that way. You don't have box safeties, like not really. You can't be a box safety in the league anymore, like in this league. When that's all that you couldn't have a defense without one. You know what I'm saying?
Brian Dawkins will be broke right now.
Yeah, like
it's Reed, they'll either be broke or kicked out the league, banned from the league.
Now Ed Reed would be something different.
I don't know about Ed Reed. Doc.
But like
what boys really decapitating people.
It's just the way you played it.
Yes, yeah.
It's just because the way you played defense. Tom Brady even said it. Like these guys get away with throws and throwing throws that when I was playing would get my receiver killed.
We got them boys killed.
So like you don't really want to make those throws. So now you're taking those like when people.
Unless you Derek Carr, he still managed to get people.
Yeah, and like when people talk about the completion percentage of the guys back then, it's like, dude, if you threw it across the middle like you see Mahomes doing, no disrespect to him, you're getting your receiver killed. Like he's going on a stretcher. So you don't make those type of throws because you're going to be out 3 receivers because they didn't care back then of getting picked. They're trying to take your head off. That was it. So it's different football. So I hate comparing like dudes like Darryl Green. I think he's elite.
You said who?
Darryl Green, elite corner. Nobody really knows about him.
Mm-hmm.
Like people don't talk about them because one, again, they were playing with Dion too. But
nigga ran a 4.4 at 50.
At 50, like he was running 4.2 at corner, and he elite technique. Like the way we talk about Revis, he was doing that, but he was playing on the Redskins, and that was when they were good too. But I don't know. It's hard. I don't think Asante Samuel, like I said, he's Hall of Fame corner. I don't know.
I just think it's to the point where I don't think people know how to just evaluate defensive players. So you just go straight up production. I think that's how
and that's every position too.
And
I think Luke Kuechly is a better linebacker than Ray Lewis.
Cook.
And immediately the first thing people say,
Ray had this. Oh shit! What you said?
No, to me, Luke Kuechly is better than Ray Lewis at linebacker. That's just me. I think it's close. I don't think
you're talking about. Hold on. Make sure you talk about the same Ray Lewis. You talking about senior or you talking about Ray Lewis the third? Because Ray Lewis the third.
One that played on the Baltimore Hall of Fame, Ray Lewis.
Killer Ray.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, legend.
Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly.
I think Luke Kuechly is better than him. I don't think Luke.
The thing is, Bama, I don't really care for that combo. I just know Luke is then. He's top 2 though. He's
Luke up there. Luke up there. Luke is up there. So Luke. No, I can say Lucas. He top 5. He not 5.
Not 4 or 3.
I don't think he's 4 or 3 either.
I think he's closer to the GOAT than being at like 4 or 5.
I don't know, bro. It's close.
I'm not gonna lie.
It depends on how you feel about cats like London Fletcher, Sam Mills, like
better
than
than
real.
And there's some you see, Bama. That's what. But like that's what I'm saying. Like some of it is style preference when you're talking about defense.
Because those are not the same.
Because like some of these styles don't translate in every era, in my opinion. Whereas when you go to receivers, I think if you're a good route runner in the 80s, like if you could be a good route runner now, you would translate to the 80s, even if you weren't running those same route. It still translates. There's some running backs, they translate now would translate back then, or vice versa. Defense to me is only some like real like Dion translates. Ed Reed would translate. I don't think like London Fletcher necessarily translates to this space type of game. I don't even think, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think he was a dog still. I don't think it necessarily translates. Like, that's the hard thing about defense, too. Like, that's why I hate rating these guys across those eras.
It is.
Yeah, that shit is. But another thing,
you're like the special, all time at your position, then you're going to translate.
I was saying, I wonder how Urlacher.
Yeah. Like, Urlacher.
I'll say he's better than Urlacher. Urlacher was a dog, but see, bro.
I do.
Urlacher wasn't no.
I agree.
And that's another thing I don't. There's 2 things I don't like. I hate when we have conversations about 2 dogs. Wait, hold on. Well, I think you got to echo real quick. Hold on. Let me be real quick. I hate having conversations about like 2 nice players, and then we say, "Oh, this player is clearly better than the other." The people in the chat make it seem like we talking about him like he's a bum. No. Like I hate when like that shit is annoying. Like, bro, they were 2 top players, but it's levels though. I don't understand what's the issue.
Yeah, there's levels.
Not treating Asante like he wasn't like that.
Absolute.
Asante Samuel was like that. He is
not. He
a
top 15 cornerback ever in the history of the National Football League, bro. You did something right.
Exactly. You did your job, bro.
That's why.
You did more than your job. You did your job plus more at that point.
That's what it was. Pat Willis too, bro. That's why I said with them middle linebackers, bro, you can't forget. It's so many people. Pat Willis for sure. Him and Ray Lewis 1 and 2. I forgot. I'm so bad.
Yeah, you think Patrick Willis better than Luke?
Yeah, Patrick Willis second greatest linebacker
Not even
all time. Freakish. Nigga ran a 4.4 with 2 torn ACLs. Oh my goodness, bro. Dog, that was
Bro,
yeah. I
the last thing I would say before.
Are we not gonna act like Luke Kuechly though is also like one of the best athletes at the linebacker position? Like
he is the Luke Kuechly is the prototype.
I'm not saying he's not a good athlete.
I'm pretty sure Luke Kuechly is like 6'3", 240. Didn't he run like a 4.52 or something? Like that's ridiculous.
He might be the prototype.
Yeah, I'm finna. Okay, maybe people just glossed over what I said. He ran a 4.4 with not one, but 2 torn ligaments in his knees. If that doesn't tell you he is the top, Luke is a good athlete, and then you take, when they pour in that water, athleticism, nigga, listen here, that shit goes to the Pacific Ocean. When it goes to athleticism with Pat Willis,
I will say
it cuts to the Pacific Ocean. Like,
Ben, if that's true, I get what you're saying. I'm not gonna lie. If
that nigga Pat is unreal, bro.
If Patrick Willis actually ran a 4.4 and 2 torn ACL,
I'm looking up his 40 time right now. I'm gonna look it up.
I think Trey told me.
I know he's blazing though.
I think Patrick Willis ran like a 4.38 or 4.4 or something like that. He ran something dumb fast.
Patrick Willis ran a 4.54.
But see, like he was light.
So that's still good. Like 4.54 ain't bad. That's not.
It's the same thing with Ray when they're in there.
4.5 is good, especially when you're 240.
Like Ray and Pat in their peaks were not heavy. These heavy linebackers that people think like they were.
Yeah.
The finesse guys who could strike like Mack Trucks. Like they weren't. Luke Kuechly is 6'3", 240, 250, and just as athletic. Like that. He's
Luke a dog though. Luke a dog. I'm not saying he's not a dog, but them two right there might be like the most. I don't know, bro. Especially Ray Lewis, bro. He just got bad intentions, bro. Like every hit is like, it's just like, bro. If y'all play NCAA, that boy got Hall of Fame aftershock, and you see it every hit. Oh man, like,
bro. And another thing I don't like, the last thing I'll say before we can move on, talk about some draft rooms and stuff and all that. I cannot stand when the older generations don't accept that some of these younger players are like way better than the older players played back in the day.
That's just evolution.
Like you can't, like with a straight face, you cannot tell me who would you rather have between Justin Jefferson and Michael Irvin. You're taking Michael Irvin. I'm sorry. Like, damn, I'm sorry. I know you're a Cowboys fan in the heart. I'm sorry. That's not possible.
I don't like the Cowboys, but I'm just saying, though, Mike Irvin off that mother sugar blue, he's one of the top receivers. And if we do what Skip Bayless do, if you give me one receiver,
it's like, yo, like you can't tell me with a straight face, oh yeah, John Elway or Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna pick John Elway. Nigga, no, you're not, bro. Like that's not possible.
These the old heads do that, bro. They because they lived it. Be honest, that's what it is. It's their bias. You can't make a good argument. I understand the bias, but it's not a good argument.
But the thing is, like, at least have conversations with players that you can include bias in, that like you can actually have the conversation with, though. Like, if you want to have a conversation, if people want to put their bias in between Joe Montana versus Aaron Rodgers, even though I think Aaron Rodgers is way better than him.
Not bad.
Okay, fine. Joe Cool was really one of them ones. Like, I'm not gonna lie. You go back, he was really one of them ones. He was really like that. I don't think he's close to Aaron Rodgers, but he was dumb nice. So okay, fine. But when we start saying like, let me. Oh yeah, man. Keyshawn Johnson would torch Richard Sherman. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like.
Who said that? I've never heard that.
Keyshawn Johnson torture his career anyway.
We had a conversation last year. It was basically around like this whole, you know how like the whole Asante Samuel, Deion Sanders thing blowing up right now?
Yeah.
So last year, I think it was on either First Things First or was it on Keyshawn Johnson's own podcast that he got that's on FS1. He said he said if Richard Sherman would have guarded him, he would have frauded him. Like he's talking about like
I get him saying that.
Whatever,
exactly. I get him saying that, but be for real. That like, no, you're not doing that. And then when we had the video last year, people was trying to say like, oh, Richard Sherman's not a top corner. He's a cover 3 merchant, even though half the people don't even know what cover 3 is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
Richard Sherman's overrated. Okay, bro.
That's it's just people take it too far. That's the problem. Like I don't have no problem with
Young niggas do take it too far too, though. I gotta be devil's advocate because see this, y'all get ultra disrespectful because
so Bama, talk to me. For instance,
what's the ultra disrespect? One nigga in the chat just put Steve Largent isn't better than
that's bait, but that's bait though. That's
better than who? Isn't better than who?
I don't even know.
Some of us from the fucking Bengals.
I don't want my big in my room to start.
In your opinion, think of some real convos that people have as a younger generation to the old that think that's actual disrespectful to you. That's
like for instance, like for instance, how y'all like destroy John Elway, bro? Like he would be one of the nice ones. Jerry Rice for sure. I know niggas don't fuck with Jerry Rice because he quote unquote slow, but I don't think niggas understand, bro. Like,
he's not slow.
He was the most dominant player I've ever seen. Like
I think people don't realize 4-4 and 4-5 is not slow.
But because I only saw like the back half of him, he was still dominant.
Yeah, that's not slow at all.
But like T.O., like putting people in front of like T.O., like younger people, that shit be like throwing me off. Like,
okay, so
Jerry Rice and T.O. for sure. Jerry Rice and T.O. for sure. The Jim Brown disrespect.
I already told you what it is. Shout out Jim. I'm not talking about nobody from that era. I'm sorry. I'm not talking about
what?
I'm not talking about Johnny Unitas, none of them weak ass niggas. But what I'm trying to tell you
are you talking about
because Jim Brown really is, bro.
Jim Brown really was different. I'm not going.
He was a unicorn.
He was. I'm just not going to talk about
that. It was like 100 yards a game for 10 years.
Yeah, 120 ish. No running back in the history ever.
I'm not
gonna lie to you. I ain't said nothing all conversation, but this is where I'm gonna jump in at. I'm not as a Syracuse.
You are a Syracuse.
I'm a Syracusean right now. These niggas handed me a degree in a couple weeks.
Oh hell yeah, that's what's up.
Shout out.
I'm not taking no Jim Brown disrespect.
I'm not gonna talking about no nigga who played during MLK's era, bro.
That's why I don't. We don't talk about number one. Congrats, number one, and then number two. That's why I don't even talk about Jim Brown. I don't talk about that. From me personally, from the 50s to like 80s, including some players in the 80s, that's my cutoff. Like I don't
for me, Trent. I
don't like 90s and up. I'll talk, but like I'm not talking.
The top three running backs shouldn't change. It should always be Jim Brown, Barry, Walter Payton. However you want to.
I disagree. Yeah, I disagree.
Those should never change. Like those should always be.
I don't think Walter Payton is better than AP. I'm sorry. I don't.
Jim Brown ain't better than fucking AP. Sorry. That's evolution. The nigga not meant to be better than AP.
That's why I don't. What it is. When I say I don't,
it is though.
You talking about a nigga with all this modern medicine got hurt. Jim Brown played in the days where you fold your helmet up and put it in your pocket after the game, nigga. Put it in your pocket after the game.
That's
never got hurt, and he was always available. Always.
Hearing that shit, bro.
I'm not talking about that era though, because that's the case. Then we can get to the nitty gritty, and I'm gonna bring Matt back up here, and he's gonna start talking about Don Hudson.
Like, yeah, talk about Johnny Unitas.
Yeah,
we gonna talk about Otto Grant.
I mean, Don Hudson was tough though. Don Hudson was tough.
Never stop. Next topic, bro.
No Jim Crow.
I'm having to get them old heads respect, bro, because look.
Now this is where you say I might get disrespectful. No, I don't think Don Hudson's a good football player. It's that he played in the garbage era. I'm sorry.
Nigga played in the era with no
Trent. The reason why sometimes I have to fall back off them old heads.
Last year, Bama. I'm not talking about no receiver who line up like this as a starter.
I'm not talking about a player who played on an all-white team.
I ain't gonna lie.
I get what you saying. I get what you saying. But Dave,
on the field. Why are we talking about him?
But Dave, but what I be trying to explain to people, like, yes, I do get what y'all saying, but it's the numbers are still because you still get some good white players now that play with black players. Like Don Hudson would be one of the white players that
when
would
Don
be
Hudson
good
played
with
football, Hitler was still a good person.
But what I'm saying is, the other thing you got to factor in.
That's 90 years ago.
Check me out though. Another thing you got to factor in too. It was one of the Heisman Trophy winners from Texas A&M. He was talking to Johnny Manziel. He told Johnny Manziel, when I played football, you could not sub out the game at all. You had to play offense, defense, and special teams. And if you sub out the game, they said you disqualified yourself for the next game. If
that's
you
why I
out the
talk
game,
about that era. You know how stupid
that was
sounds?
90 years ago.
Shit though. That is like
that's stupid though. Like,
that was 90 years
You're
ago.
trying to get the person killed. That's stupid. That's why I would give Jim Brown his respect, because doing all that in that time, that's triple off. Okay, you got it.
Not get hurt, Trent.
But I'm not talking about that era, dog. That's not happening.
I refuse to, bro. I'm not.
Like, bro, I seen a clip from I think it was a John Elway game of Monday Night Football. I have it in my phone still. The corner was lined up 25 yards off the ball, Bama. I'm talking about 25 yards. The receiver ran a comeback 25 yards, and he still didn't book it. That's terrible football. That's not.
Well, that's bad play calling. That's bad play.
How are you lined, Bama? How are you lined up 25 yards off the ball and he runs a comeback and you can't?
Because defense was the second thing to always come around, though, bro.
So why is he running a comeback?
Right,
Nigel. Exactly.
Why is he running a comeback?
I'm throwing give me the ball right now.
Snap, throw it. Snap, throw it.
But y'all talking about the development, the advancement of football. Like, football has gotten a lot smarter. Like,
that's why I don't talk about that era. That shit is
that's insane.
But I will say, I think when you're talking about running backs, it's a little different.
I agree.
Yeah, only because the evolution is the same. Like
it's way more. It's way more trans.
Yeah, it's way more. You can translate it. You can
even still the nigga played in segregation times, and I don't care.
You can go and watch. You can go and watch Walter. I'm not even on the Jim Brown thing. You can go and watch Walter Payton right now and see.
You can tell like he
that shit translates.
It's juice.
You can watch. You can watch Eric Dickerson be like, yeah, he would be insane. That's why from like the 80s, there's like Lawrence Taylor, the Reggie Whites, the Jerry Rices, the family, the Walter Payton, even somebody like Thurman Thomas. Thurman Thomas was dumb nice, like in the 90s. Like people like that, okay. But when we start talking about these players and we really watch them play, like, bro, he's not better than Justin Jefferson. Like I'm sorry, like that's not.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's evolution.
And it's no problem with that.
That's how he was.
I'm gonna make a clip right now. And I say Justin Jefferson is clearly better than Michael Irvin. I promise you, there's gonna be a lot of people in my chat gonna be like, "Oh yeah, bro, you tripping? You disrespecting."
Michael Irvin is not.
Michael Irvin is one of the best players in the 90s.
Michael Irvin is one of the best players, but Justin Jefferson, knock on wood, like I said, I pray a little bit don't ever get hurt. But if he continues what he's been doing, you're gonna have that conversation of him being top 5 of all time, bro. Like, so you talking about a receiver of that caliber, and you talking about Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin's great, magnificent, similar to Asante Samuel. Like, he might be in the ballroom of the top 50, top 25 receivers all time, but like Justin Jefferson, when he's done, he's gonna be in a different talk than Michael Irvin. Like, I fuck with Michael Irvin. You know I fuck with Michael Irvin, but Jealous is just.
He's already better than Michael. He is better than Michael Irvin ever was already.
But I think if you say that, if I can clip that up and say that, people can be like, "Oh yeah, you being disrespectful."
Listen, it
I
might
don't even want to say that too loud because he got his cowboy stuff on. Mike was
see why it would be disrespectful.
Jealous.
Like, I think I'm dead ass serious. I think Jealous is better than every receiver in the 90s outside of like.
To me,
Jerry Rice. I don't count T.O. and Randy as 90s receivers. Like pretty much 2000 receivers, even though
definitely not Randy.
I think Jettis.
I think Jamar Chase is better than Lily 90%.
Stevie Johnson. If Stevie Johnson would have got the reps and got in the offense, that really fucked with him, bro. Like,
Stevie was nice, bro, but he had a hands problem. He had a major hands problem.
He was dropping some.
He had a major hands problem.
Yeah.
Steve
I think
Johnson.
Jettis is, then you said
Steve, yeah,
Sterling.
bro.
I think Jettis is better than Sterling. And again, Sterling is a dog. I don't think Sterling better than Jamar Chase. I don't think he's like they're dogs.
That's what
Well, again, that's
I would
evidence.
Sharp.
Again, that is evidence.
Sharp.
When we had these conversations, bro, how
Sterling Sharp tough, bro. But
He was hard, but niggas is meant to be better than them. That's just nature.
Like this is the whole. It's like when you compare what they're doing now, they are doing what they did back then way better because they're better at it. That is just that simple. Now, they might not have the production. If you want to argue numbers, that's cool. But when you're talking about the skill set, they do everything better than all of those guys do in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s.
it depends on really up even go across the middle though. I think Chase could.
Yeah, but I don't think
across the middle.
I mean, that's like Randy. But the thing is, though, some of these receivers, just like a Randy Moss, because that's one of people's biggest critics of, he never went over in the middle. He didn't need to. A lot of these receivers that they play back in, you don't need to go over the middle.
I hate people when they do that. First off, Randy Moss ran the whole route tree.
He did.
He ran the whole route tree.
He did.
People be dragging that Randy Moss only ran in 2 route shit. And
Yeah,
that's why I hate them little commercials and some of them little ESPN videos because people take that shit out of context. That nigga Randy Moss ran the whole fucking route tree, bro. Like he was most of those. He's a top 3 receiver. He's a top 3 receiver for a reason, my nigga. It's just not off of his speed, bro. Like it's I don't know, bro. Like them niggas kill me with that, bro. Like it's some players. I will say this, Trent. This is one thing because I say, bro, I fought my young niggas, bro. But it's some players where I feel y'all. Saquon, Jettis, Chase, like yeah, bro, y'all got that with them type of players. But where a lot of niggas be missing me is when they bring up like them borderline players, like bro, like players are just good for this era. We all know what they talking about. Every era got them, and then old heads do it too. Where they'll bring up Sherman Helmsley. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Bro, they're like 1981 and 1984. He was balling like. One of them type of players that have like a.
The thing is though, Bama is it. The thing is though, there's more of that on the older era side, like way more of like the players that are good for their era compared to like us today though. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's way more, like 1,000% more.
Cause young niggas think Hunter Renfrow will be able to do dirt back in the day. I heard some crazy shit. Who else?
It depends.
It depends on what you're talking about, bro. It depends on what you're talking about. It depends on
if you take Hunter Renfrow and put him with Tom Brady and take out Wes Welker, he would do the same thing. Legitimately the same thing.
Okay, if you talking about that era, okay, yeah. What I'm talking about is like the 80s and 90s. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking
was it like even in the 80s and 90s? Who was a good slot receiver? Hunter Renfrow was a slot receiver. They didn't.
Yeah, that's true.
That wasn't like the game. That's why I say like that wasn't the game then. So like
fullbacks, two tight ends.
Yeah, fullbacks, tight ends, and receivers are outside the numbers. That was it. If you were close, they really didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no slot. Like yeah, they had slots, but they weren't real how we look at slots now, like a Cooper Kupp slot.
Like every team's an 11 now.
Yeah,
like
everybody has a slot. You have to have a third receiver on your team.
Yeah.
You know, like some of those guys, they were like, dude, your third receiver might be running on kickoff or punt sometimes.
There's a lot of receivers. There's a lot of
even
receivers.
as far back as like 20 years ago.
There's a lot of receivers, Bama, that are like. There's a lot of receivers that are like not in the top 5, or you say you argue them or top 10 receivers. Now that you put them in the 90s, they would damn near be like unstoppable. Drake London would be unstoppable in the 90s.
Yeah. Oh my god,
he would be unstoppable.
George Pickens.
This is what y'all
in the 90s. It's unstoppable.
Oh my god,
you forgetting though. You gotta remember though. You got people like Atwater and Lynch and them boys coming over top, clapping that.
Yeah,
like it ain't just I'm gonna just be able to jump and have fun.
The only fear I have for Atwater, and I don't have no fear for John Lynch, but Atwater is literally in. You can say that if they come over the middle, yeah, they might get their head cleaned off. You might go to the hospital. You might be done for the game. But you talking about like up top, like if I say have George Pickens run a post, I'm not worried about none of them. He's faster than he's clearly faster than both of them. He's gonna dust them. He would dust them. Like
yeah, that's what the game's so different, bro. Like People
It
talk
is.
about Mel Blount.
I would like to see how it meshes though, because you
Like,
right.
if I
It's
ever seen
different.
if
It's
a team-
styles. That's all it is. It's
like,
styles.
for example, if I seen for example, say like the 02 Bucks play like
the 13.
What's the top offense that we've seen?
13.
They're getting torched.
They're getting exact. But they
getting
face the 07 Patriots.
This is what I want to see. I want to see. I want to see whoever that fuck nigga that made the RPO offense, because that nigga's a fucking devil, bro. Like whoever made that.
Oh yeah,
bitch. He was a bitch. That nigga was. I want to see him go against one of them old school defenses.
Now they would get no Bama. They would get though. That stuff would get killed because you cannot.
Nah, but I like it though, because I ain't gonna lie. I rock with the RPO. I think you had to be a mad scientist to come up with the RPO. Like, hey, bro, we looking at a specific player, and if he does this, you do this. If he does that, you do the other thing. Like, I feel like
kind of started it.
That is insane.
I just looked up who invented the RPO, and the two names that popped up were Urban Meyer and Alex Smith.
Holy shit!
That honestly checks.
Holy shit!
That might
Utah. They went crazy in Utah.
Yeah. That's not crazy. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, the spread offense during the Utah days. That would have been like what, early 2000s when
2003, I think. 04, yeah.
That's why I try to like all spread offense, like RPO bubble, like all those read option. That is literally triple option football, but spread out. That's all you're doing. It's the same thing. You get better athletes, whereas back then they had plumbers who can't do anything in space. Now you get real athletes. You don't want them running triple option.
Here you go, bro.
Hey,
bro.
And this is, bro.
Yeah, of course. Nobody's disagreeing with that.
But the thing is,
the athletes are better too.
You shouldn't be typing that because that is a sky is blue statement. That is obviously the game is more physical.
Yes, you cannot.
We obviously have the way better athletes. Like a lot of shit
They're
they are doing.
better
A lot of shit they did in the 80s and 90s. That shit is not even football. Like,
hey, Trent, clothesline.
Bill Romanowski playing today. I don't want to see that. I'm sorry.
Dog,
I told people this. People could say what they want. I just think, as with football, I think the other athletes got better. Like the white boys, everybody else that played, like they got a lot better. I think the black athlete has been the same, bro, because you got black athletes in the 90s, bro, that's just as good as the black athletes today, bro. Like it's hard to really sit there and be like, oh, this dude is better than that.
Wait,
because it's hard, bro.
Considering we just had we just had a safety in this draft test as the most athletic safety.
Nah, but what he just said was cap, though. I'm not gonna lie, that's not true at all, man. That's not true, bro.
How is it not, bro?
Donnie saying we is funny as shit, man.
I
didn't have to rewind that. Donnie said, "Yeah, I mean, well, we just had
modern athletes."
Yeah, talk that shit, Donnie. Talk your shit, Donnie.
Lock in, Kobe.
Y'all came a long way, Donnie. Y'all here now, bro. It was two white corners starting. It was two white cornerbacks starting this year in the NFL, dude. And not only were they starting, they was balling. One got a pick six in the fucking Super Bowl. Like I would probably say the other athletes.
I don't agree with that though, Bam. I'm not gonna lie. There's been more crazy.
You pick an athlete right. I could pick from any decade, bro, and you go see like these dudes is comparable to them, like.
No, you talking about outliers. You're talking about outliers.
There's more.
Okay, the problem is athletes.
Obviously, look, I put like this. Obviously,
if you took the top three of each era, I would agree with it. But the pool is deep.
I'm like 30.
We're talking about the deep pool, like the pool.
The pool is deep.
I'm talking about the floor.
We're talking about just freakish athletes, right? Like freakish athletes. We're not talking about like how good they were on the field, like freak athletes.
Yeah, freakish athletes.
Okay, Anthony Richardson,
Randall Cunningham. 6'6", bro. 6'6" got the longest punting history. We not gonna do this. We not gonna do this, bro. We not gonna do this.
I'm gonna let you slide with that, but you know for a fact that's not comparable.
Miles Garrett,
William Refrigerator Perry, Reggie White.
Refrigerator Perry is crazy though.
He ran a 4.6 at 400 pounds, Trent.
Bro.
Okay, well
This,
That's not real. He's not real, bro.
Not happen.
He's not real, bro.
This, this is urban legend. That's urban
that
legend.
did not happen.
No way.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Larry Allen.
4'6" 400 pounds.
Yeah, Larry Allen. Again, that's a top
Larry
1%.
Allen. I think Larry Allen's probably
reps on 225.
Larry Allen's probably the freakiest athlete ever. I'll give you that. I'm not gonna lie. He was.
There's not a Larry Allen anywhere.
There's not. Yeah, he's
No,
the freakiest athlete ever.
not exist.
Yeah.
And then look, I'll give you Bama. Look, I'll give you. So if you want to, if I said Julio, you can obviously match it with T.O. Cool. Boom.
Saquon.
Shannon Sharp.
Jordan Davis.
Shannon Sharp.
Jordan Davis.
He not a freak athlete.
Yeah, but I think tight end. There's more. There's freakish tight end athletes.
David Njoku's hey.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, Shannon, you got.
Hold on. What about Gronk?
Jordan Davis is a crazy athlete.
What about Gronk?
You don't like Jimmy Shockey?
Nigga.
I didn't even.
Vernon Davis. Vernon Davis.
And Shockey was nice, but come on, bro.
But the thing is, I don't think 40. But Bama too. I don't think 40 times should be the measurement of everything.
No, I ain't talking about 40 times. I'm talking about when I say athleticism, I mean like.
So let me ask you too. Derrick Henry.
Everything. Derrick Henry. You got Marion Motley, Jim Brown. Who else? It was a lot of big running backs like Derrick Henry back in the day. Believe it or not, bro. I would probably say that elusive running back is more today's generation. The prototype being Barry Sanders before it's like them running backs like Derrick Henry. That's all running backs was back then. It was Derrick Henry.
Who's buddy from Eddie George?
There's running backs though on like the lower end of start.
You say what?
Okay.
Yeah. You said what, Nigel? Nah, that's freakish. I
was saying I think like the lower end, like even the lower end of starters of like receivers, running backs are more athletic than like some of the best guys of the 90s. Like,
and I'm not gonna lie,
DeAndre Swift. Like, DeAndre Swift is dumb athletic.
Ain't nobody even said DK.
What are you gonna say?
DK.
Everybody hates on DK.
Let me ask y'all this. Let me end it right here. What about Bo Jackson?
Okay.
I don't think there's any.
An anomaly.
Really.
I'm not. No. Speaking of Bo Jackson, I gotta say, I'm not gonna front that it's gonna be controversial. I'm being so dead ass when I say this. When it comes to the stories that people tell about Bo Jackson, I'm not gonna lie, he the Will Chamberlain of the NFL. Because you're not telling me you ran a 4.12 and nobody captured it. You're not telling me that. That's what I'm gonna be honest. Y'all go watch that 30 for 30.
I'll take it one step. I'll take it one step further.
Bo Jackson came in. He came in, ran like a 4.12 or something, and just left out the door. Nobody captured that.
I'll take it one step further. I don't really think we should take any 40 times seriously, like pre-1999. Because that's when they started using laser timing. So back then, they were just using their hands, and that shit is never accurate.
Man, don't get it
twisted. So I'm not taking any of that shit seriously.
Don't get it twisted when I say this, when I'm saying this. Bo Jackson is obviously dumb fast. Like, it's obviously night and day. You can see, and he's a generational one-on-one athlete. But, bro, some of these stories y'all be telling about these older players, bro, they're got it. I seen on Twitter, Babe Ruth signing a contract in the 1930s or 40s when he played. You mean to tell me nobody was able to capture Bo Jackson running a 4.12? Nobody.
In like 1980s, whatever.
No, but I will say this though. I will say this, but check me out though, Trent. Exactly. Even though people be like, "Oh, that might not be true," it's evidence of showing physics where people have the angle at him, where he outran people like Darryl Green and them, like where them boys and he will outrun
the fastest 40.
Do y'all know how fast Darryl Green is to outrun him?
Darryl Green is blazing.
I'm not believing anything that isn't laser.
No, bro.
But what I'm saying, but
believing anything.
But here's the thing, no. Darryl Green is 4.2 fast. Yes. Yeah, they said he almost ran a 4.10.
But Trent, they showed where the nigga beat that nigga at an angle.
Yeah, okay. Let me think about Bam. Let me talk just off the rip right now. Just off the rip. Do you think that Bo Jackson's faster than Tyreek Hill?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie.
I do, bro.
Wait, Hold on. 1 point.
Okay, now let me ask you this because hold on. Let me ask you this. Hold on. Let me ask you this. Hold on. I want to ask this. Let me ask this. Because Tyreek Hill's 40 time was a 4.27. Is Bo Jackson 0.15 faster than Tyreek Hill? No shot.
There's no shot.
No shot.
What I'm saying is,
not a chance in hell.
How does he beat a 4.2 guy with an angle? You see what I'm saying? And he's slower than the 4.2 guy. That wouldn't make sense because the whole definition of an angle is you cutting somebody off. And if I got an angle, I run a 4.2, and I'm able. If I run a 4.2 and this nigga beats my angle, bro, the last thing I'm going to think that he's slower than the 4.2. Like, okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it might not be a 4.10.
You can say if they came out and said Bo Jackson ran a 4.25, 4.24.
I believe that.
I can see that. I can understand that. Like, because you're bringing that up, I can understand what you're saying. That just seems like me. Like, yeah, slightly faster, 0.2, like 0.3. Okay. When you got people saying, "Oh yeah," on an ESPN documentary that's going to be documented forever. I mean, Bo Jackson ran 4.12.
Yeah, no shot.
Wait, this goes to a bigger point. I swear, every year we get a guy that runs like a 4.2 that gets drafted in like the second round. We get Xavier Worthy, we get Nate Wiggins, we get Tyquan Thornton. Like, we weren't really getting like a guy every year in the 80s and 90s. We weren't really getting that. These were like one-off. Bo Jacksons, Darryl Greens. Like, those guys weren't regular. Nowadays,
every year, I did a little bit of research on this topic also. Every year over the last like 10 drafts. We've had some guy test top 3 at least one position in terms of athleticism ever. Like, in every single draft, we've had at least one. And this year, we just had someone test as the most athletic safety ever. Like, athletes are just getting better, man. It's just that simple.
Evolution.
Yes, it's evolution.
Yeah, but that shit is. Yeah,
Dog,
I'm sorry, Bo Jackson.
I'm sorry. I don't know if anyone exists back. I don't know if anyone truly exists back then, like the way Nick Harper exists right now. Like, I'm just saying.
Nick Harper, yeah,
that's crazy.
Calvin Johnson does. He exists.
Okay, well, I'm talking back then. I'm talking
yeah.
like 80s, 70s, all that.
If we talk about it, there's no way like
he's not real.
I seen Tyreek Hill outrun.
Carmichael was 6'8", 6'9".
I saw Reek outrun 4 people in a slant. Like, I'm sorry, like there's no way Bo Jackson hit Reek. He outran 4 people in the 2021 playoffs to the what's his name?
The Bills.
In that whole segment, yeah, but that shit was crazy. Yo, bro, drink more water. This shit makes me want to cry. I kid you not. I really thought Taylor May was going to be the GOAT.
He should have.
LaRon Landry.
I really thought in my mind, like, yo, bro, Taylor May is really going to be.
Well, LaRon Landry got hold by Sean Taylor getting killed, so that's what messed up his development.
Yeah,
then he got on PEDs real bad. Like, that shit really
real bad.
Real bad. Nah, that shit fucked his head up because Sean Taylor was like his big brother. He been talking about that shit. Like, yeah, that shit fucked his head up bad.
Nah, I can't diss the 90s, even though if you didn't live through it.
Well, nobody's dissing the 90s. That's the thing. That's what.
Nah, we're not dissing. We're not dissing the 90s. Like,
it's just
we're not.
There's no problem to saying, guys, the overall pool of player in the 2025 is.
I want to say the floor got better though. The floor is risen.
Yeah, that's all that happens.
Exactly. That's the point.
The floor will always raise. I don't think there's ever.
And the floor is going to continue to get higher.
Yeah, like when we get 20 years from now. It's going to be there. We're going to be
talking my question is how much longer until we actually have someone lasered in at a 4-1? That's what I want to know. Because it's going to be probably sooner than we think.
Probably before the 2030. I don't know.
I think before 2030.
There's going to be.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, dude, we have someone at a 4-2-1. We're this close.
I mean, dog, it's a few places.
They got to be a track guy.
Texas and Florida got 8th graders. Texas and Florida got 8th graders running 10-6.
Fuck that. Me and Trent was in the building when them niggas lied, bro. Them niggas flat out lied from Texas. That
I will say, look, shout out my dog. Look, Bama. Look, shout out my dog Blue. I think Blue now has some logistics behind him because when I talked to him at the combine, he said he's aiming for a 4-1. He said he's aiming to break the record. He runs a 4.38, but it came out that he had some groin injuries, and they said at his pro day he just ran COVID. They say he ran between 4.25 and 4.28. Even though it ain't the record, that's still dumb fast.
Them niggas flat out lied.
Yeah.
You are
But Isaiah Bond, though?
Bond was bugging.
Yeah.
Them niggas came out and lied for no reason, unprovoked.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. The way Isaiah Bond said it too, like with some real deal confidence.
Well, Isaiah Bond, that was bad.
Like, he's like,
that
I'm about to bring
shit was horrible.
Nah, I think it was just I don't know what Isaiah Bond.
Also, shout out
Yeah,
Tez,
he ran the
shout out
4.3.
Tez Johnson running a 4.5 at like what 151 or something.
Did Isaiah run? Hey Trent, did Isaiah run at the pro day?
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
What did he?
It was like a high 4.4, I think.
Now he ran 4.3. He still ran 4.3.
Was it 4.3? I don't think it was 4.3.
Because the combine was
somebody put it in the
4.39.
chat, and I was like, yeah. Josh put it in the chat, and I was like, yeah, I was.
He actually ran a. Oh, that's crazy.
Hold on.
The problem with Bond is
okay. So at the pro day, it was a 4.39. Okay.
Yeah, the problem is when you put that expectation out there, the only way you're not disappointing everybody is if you do it. Like Bond could have ran a 4.28 and people would have been mad.
I wouldn't have been mad. If he'd have ran a 4.2,
he could have. Isaiah Bond.
He said he was going to run a 4.1. If he'd have ran a 4.2,
if Isaiah Bond wouldn't have said a word, and he would have ran like a 4.33 or 4.34, like that's fine.
No, it wouldn't have been fine. I'd still been mad if he ran in the 4.3s.
If he didn't say anything, if he didn't say a word.
Yeah, I'll be mad.
No.
That's what I'm saying. If he didn't say a word, that's fine.
If he did, but he said what he said, and then if he'd have came out and ran a 4.2 out of it, okay, cool, whatever, right? It is. Especially considering his running mate, who we knew was
Matthew Golden.
Matthew Golden, who we knew.
Why I say though,
decently fast, but like we didn't know he was fast as wide receiver at the combine.
I take it with a grain of salt.
I don't think he's faster than a combine.
They clocked his max.
No, I agree.
They clocked Isaiah Bond max speed, and it was up there with like Tyreek Hill and them. His max miles per hour.
It was like 24
so
miles
he
per
picks up speed. Like that 40 is so irrelevant.
40 is a start.
40 is irrelevant.
I
think myself personally, they should run the 60. You learn a lot more in the 60-yard dash than you do the 40-yard dash.
I agree.
I don't disagree at all.
I agree.
I get people, they get caught up in that 40, bro, but Tank ran the 4.5. Jerry ran the 4.7. Like, you can't tell me, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I just feel like, bro, that 40-yard dash is just so misleading, bro. Like, you can't really get a full read on an athlete, bro. Maybe that 5-10-5. I like the L drill. I like the 5-10-5.
All those agility drills, I like.
Yeah, I like those.
I don't disagree. I really couldn't have cared less until I was standing right there and bro lied and then he came out.
No. I feel what you're saying. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, otherwise, y'all ain't never heard.
I just thought about it. Sorry, I mean to cut you off, Kobe.
Now you good,
bro. Bama, you think Bo Jackson is faster than John Ross?
Yeah.
You said
I'm not gonna lie. Bo Jackson was blazing.
He was.
No, but like to rip your hip out of the pocket, you have to be so strong, and the only way you're that strong is if you're fast. That's the only.
Yeah, it was OD. I'm not gonna. Yeah,
now, I don't think he was 4.12.
Bo Jackson's different. But I'm talking about like I'm not gonna lie. Them clips in college of John Ross, bro, that shit is huge. Like
even Henry Ruggs too. I was like
John Ross should have been one of them.
Ruggs was one of the ones, but
John should have been one of them ones. Like he really should have, but injuries and shit happens. Like damn, but like there were some players that they would have got to league, they would have got right.
Them boys too light body, man. That's really what it is. They too light body.
Like if Justin Ross never got hurt,
he too light, bro. I'm trying to tell you, a lot of the reason Xavier Worthy, John Ross, they ran 4.2s because they light in the ass. Tyreek Hill, Chris Johnson, their 4.2s were more impressive because they pushing 200 pounds. That's more sustainable in a man's gladiator sport like football. So now when you see those dudes running 4.2s, they got weight behind it. Listen here, you licking your chops when you see John Ross. You're not even worried about that 4.2 because in the back of your head, you like, all I need is one hit on him. All I need is one hit on him.
And I hope
all I need is one hit on him. I hope he running fast.
What you
I
say?
hope fast when I hit him too.
I don't even think it was that. His route tree wasn't what it is.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I'm not worried about you might be faster than me, but if all you're gonna do is beat me on a slant, a stick or a deep ball, I'm playing 3 rounds. That's it.
Yeah, there's some players that like,
with my arms folded, I'm chilling. I'm
bro,
chilling.
if Dustin Ross never got hurt, bro, he would have been so nice, bro. Like
that freshman year, bro.
That freshman year was crazy. If Josh Gordon could have just stayed right, bro.
And that
bro,
that's a freak show.
Like, oh, that's another one, man. Was Josh Gordon
the other day, bro?
Josh Gordon, yeah, Josh Gordon freak.
Freak, bro.
Yeah, cokehead.
John Ross had a catch this year.
That's didn't he play for the Eagles?
He had one catch for 6 yards.
Was it Philly?
It was. He was on the Eagles.
I think he signed to Philly.
That's crazy.
I thought it was gonna be Tennessee.
That's
John Ross.
That's drink more water talking about LaMichael. All those Oregon players were never 40 fast. They were never 40 fast. DeAnthony Thomas, I think he ran like 4.6. Like they're not 40 fast. It's just
DeAnthony Thomas ran 4.6.
DeAnthony Thomas? I think
he ran 4.5. I think he ran 4.5.
He did? That's surprising. That's
most of them.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, DeAnthony Thomas ran a 4. See, but
he track fast, bro. He runs the 100 meter.
Anthony Thomas in the combine, he ran a 4.4 flat. That's at his pro day. He ran a 4.39.
That seems crazy to me. I don't know.
Those be the logistics about that, bro. Like,
because he screams 4.2. Like,
yeah.
Well, I mean, again, the agility is stupid. So
yeah,
that's all. That's all that matters. You can be fast, but if you can't stop on a dime quick,
go ahead.
Also, all of his best plays came when he had opportunity to build speed. If you think about a kickoff return or a punt return, like you get 10 yards to build your speed before somebody even think about sniffing you, nigga. Like so 40 fast wasn't.
It definitely looks so much fast on TV.
It's just surprising to me. I would have never guessed.
Like y'all remember when y'all remember a long time ago when they had did their race, because you remember Madden had Chris Johnson with the 100 speed, then Deshaun Jackson got the 100 speed. And it was like an episode of Pros versus Joes, and they raced the 100-meter dash, and Deshaun Jackson stroked them, bro. Like, that's what I'm trying to explain to people. Like, that 40, bro, like, adding 60 more yards, 68 more yards to a race, bro, is like, that can change the whole outcome of the race, dog. And you saw, like, once they got past 40 yards, Deshaun Jackson started slowly put that space in between them. Like, bro, it's...
Yeah,
I don't know. Run the 60, man.
Good,
nah, Emma, you crazy. That's really funny.
He did what, Bama? He did what, Bama?
Oh, he stroked that boy. Hey, when you get pulled on in a race, like, yeah, bro, you getting stroked out, bro. Like, you can't lose to that Hemi like that.
Oh, he's not gonna stop. He go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hey, I'm going all the way Diddy with it. Diddy.
Nah, see, and this I'm not gonna lie, Larry Fitz was not slow. Like, this is the
Larry Fitz slow, didn't Larry Fitz run a 4.4?
I think once you get to like them 4.8s, like
25, 230.
Yeah, this is how I'm
what?
That's how I'm convinced that he might be newish to football, because Larry was slow whenever he hit like older age, but
when he was 35, 36.
Yeah, exactly. Because at that point,
4.5,
like in Larry's last few years, he wasn't even a receiver. He was basically just a tight end.
Like, bro, when they said Ted McMillan ran a 4.4 and he's 230, bro, that's blazing.
That's
insane. Bro, I remember that shit like yesterday when Joe Flacco threw Larry Fitzgerald that bomb in the back of the end zone. That's what became the front cover of NCAA.
I looked up Larry's 40 time. He ran a
hold on. No, it's 230. That's
hold on.
All right, though, but let's get to the since we got I'll do a couple of these in the NFL now and then, because we can keep the draft talk for
just save it for next week.
Before that, so Chad, before I make that, before we get and move this next topic, so since we in the off season and we didn't do it last year, and I thought about it, I'm gonna have this thing called the Oklahoma drill. So if y'all want to come up, hit me, text me. I'm gonna obviously say on Instagram and on Discord, or just text me, and just in general, y'all know where to find me. If y'all want to if y'all want to come up here and debate people one-on-ones, we're gonna have a whole one-on-one show, just like a little segment where y'all can come up,
fire.
Y'all want to call somebody out, or we can put y'all versus somebody, y'all two debate. I'm gonna be a judge. I'm not debating. I'm gonna be a judge. Obviously, we got the judges that probably down pat. But if y'all want to come debate, just hit me. Let me know because that we're definitely gonna include that in the show.
Niggas need to do one show where
I thought niggas was
a Mookie Battle Royale.
You said what, Kobe? What'd you say?
I thought niggas was running real Oklahomas. My bad.
Nah, it's gonna be called Oklahoma Drill though.
So Trent, Mookie Battle Royale wouldn't be fire?
Nah, Mookie said he wants smoke with people though.
Mookie Battle Royale, that would do.
Mookie said he wants smoke with people though. I will say though, I think controlled Mookie, he could cook some people. I ain't gonna lie.
Mookie is funny.
You can control Mookie one time out of 10.
Hey, shit, he was cooking though. But now let's do these NFL now and then, so whatever. Young, I'm gonna start with you.
See, Donnie,
who you got? Devontae Adams or Marvin Harrison Sr.?
Devontae Adams.
Donnie?
Devontae Adams.
Nigel?
Okay.
Kobe?
Okay.
Dave?
Like, I ain't even watching Marvin Harrison Sr. Nigga, his son better than him. Fuck it.
Chill out, bro. You didn't watch Marvin Harrison growing up?
Nigga, no. I ain't watched him like 2012.
What? Oh, you missed some great ball, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Them niggas the reason Peyton Manning is good as he is.
You missed it. You said what?
They are the reason Peyton Manning is as good as he is. Peyton Manning went from Marvin Harrison Sr. to Reggie Wayne Sr. Kiss my ass. I'm going Reggie Wayne. Y'all got I'm going Marvin Harrison Sr. Man, y'all got Marvin Harrison.
He was he was
y'all got Messi Marv fucked up. Y'all got Messi Marv fucked up.
I'm gonna just remind you: 55 total touchdowns, 5,500 yards with Adam Gase as his play caller. Just remember that.
I don't give a damn if he had motherfucking
I
don't even care if he had Uncle Rico as his play caller. Nigga, he had Marvin Harrison at receiver.
Yeah, and Tom Brady had Randy Moss.
What quarterback didn't have good receivers?
My son Durag. He studied the game. He just started.
Aaron Rodgers before Devontae Adams, young.
That's the only one.
Don't chat bad at me because I ain't speaking on somebody I ain't watched.
All these other guys that we talk about had elite level receivers. They had really good receivers.
Or just a target in general.
Your favorite quarterback, they best years are with elite receivers.
Correct.
Like that's just what it is. Like that's another person, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Except for Cam Newton.
Devontae Adams in the 90s is literally Jerry Rice.
Except for Cam Newton, Trent.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really thinking about it. Young.
Respect.
Yo, bro, young. Devontae Adams in the 90s and 80s is that ass Jerry Rice.
What?
I'm not mad at that.
I
ain't gonna say he puts up the numbers, but he's an off-brand Jerry Rice.
Dude, was Steve Young?
Was Steve Young off-brand?
I'm not in the West Coast. He's putting up the numbers.
I'm not.
I don't know if he put up the numbers.
We didn't see Tay get
y'all play with Jerry Rice.
Yeah, I won't say the career numbers, but the peak.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not playing with Jerry. You gotta think in the red zone, bro. Who is sticking Jerry Rice in that red zone? I mean, red zone. Who is sticking Devontae Adams in that red zone?
He had it right. Who's sticking Jerry Rice in the red zone, bro?
Oh, exactly. Exactly.
Well, Jerry
Rice got a better route running than Devontae. Shit.
But what I'm saying, Jerry is this type of receiver, like, hey, bro, I'm running a slant, and he beat you on a slant. Like, I think it was like the span of 3 or 4 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. That nigga had 200 yards. He put up a Josh Gordon.
I mean, but think about it though. This goes back to Nico Collins had he had like 800 yards in 5 games or something. He had something.
But Trent, I'm just like a span of putting up 200 receiving yards consecutively though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Consecutively.
Adams will be hurt. It's only a matter of time before we get a 2K.
I don't think Adams be hurt more. I don't think he'd be hurt more.
Why would he be hurt more?
Yeah, I don't. Maybe
because them boys is hitting.
Yeah, but
I mean, yeah,
it's the way I lose me, bro. This way.
When Jerry getting hit.
Oh no, Jerry built different though.
In that era,
come on, Gabe. All right, so Bam, I'm gonna start off with you. Let me think. Let me look at these. Since you wasn't here for this, these comments. Let me ask you, because it's an MVP season. Which one? Because we've been talking about this person a lot. Which one you think is better, Cam's 2015 MVP or Lamar 2019?
I love Lamar. Yeah. I love Lamar. Lamar, my nigga. I got his jersey in there, but I got Cam jersey too. Again, I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm pulling the Skip Bayless. 2015 Cam Newton. Don't you look at me right here. 2015 Cam Newton, greatest football player I've ever seen.
Oh my goodness.
Greatest football player.
Bro.
I don't care. When that boy said 96.5 conversion red zone rate. And that's without a touch push. He said that's without a touch push. No touch push. And you got a conversion rate of a 96 in the red zone.
This is what I'll say.
Bro,
this is what I'll say.
Stop playing, bro. Stop playing, bro.
Cam Newton is highly underrated. People dead ass underrated.
That 2015 season, especially.
Cam Newton is highly. You go watch the film. We just did it. We just did it literally last Friday. You go watch the tape on Cam and he throwing them passes. He was really throwing darts for real. Like Cam Newton was really one of the ones. Injuries obviously messed that up. To say he's the best football player, I'm not gonna lie, he doesn't even have a case to be a top 5 quarterback, let alone best football player.
I just said that season.
Even this season.
I just said that season.
I'll put it like this. I think Cam Newton is a top 10 quarterback season, probably. It's in the back half of the 10s. I think that. But bro, the best season, I'm not gonna lie.
Ted Ginn being his best receiver.
This season? No.
If I would have told you Ted Ginn.
We can end it right now. Cam Newton's 2015 season.
Don't disrespect Greg Olsen.
Cam Newton's 2015 season isn't even better than what Lamar just did this season.
It's not. Hell no, it's not.
It's not. I'm gonna be dead ass too. It's not close. Lamar just went 41-4 with 800 rushing yards. That is not comparable.
900 rushing yards, right?
Bro, okay. This is what we not finna do, bro. This is what we not finna do, bro, because we wasn't finna act like Cam Newton wasn't getting late hit, dirty hits, bro. We not even finna do that, bro. They were trying to kill that man, bro. Don't.
We just seen
Lamar wouldn't survive with that type of target.
We just seen Lamar
because Lamar doesn't leave himself susceptible.
Well, because Lamar doesn't lean into those hits. Cam did because he had.
It's not about leaning into those hits.
Cam had dirty. There was people that was.
I agree. Cam got hit dirty, but Cam. I agree that Cam got hit dirty, but he also took a lot of hits.
He took hits, but bro, I remember this vividly one time, bro. He had to really get at Bobby Wagner and them niggas. He was literally getting held up. The referee blows the whistle. Bobby Wagner come out and fly. Bow. Hit Cam. Even Cam was looking like, bro, what the fuck going on? They blew the whistle. Like, what you doing, dickhead? Like, bro, they was like just doing weird shit, bro. Like, they was being extra weird with Cam, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. They was being weird, bro. They was being mad weird.
Look, at some point, Cam's degree of difficulty was insane, but bro, at some point you gotta acknowledge there's just some seasons that just outweigh that. Like, when Aaron Rodgers did
a lot of seasons that outweigh that. That shit. The aura around it though was.
The aura is different though.
The aura around it.
I will say,
that is Young Cheesy, and 2 Chainz at the game.
They've been up 2 Panthers games since.
His aura is top 3 ever. Nobody comes. It's locked. He has top 2 aura in the league ever. No matter what position, it doesn't matter. His aura was different. He had people wearing high top cleats.
Bro, what the fuck are those?
It's pictures of me. I had the crazy, the Superman John.
Yeah.
I was in like 7th grade. I had the Superman.
The only people. I'm not gonna. He's the only person who really made high top cleats for me.
Cleats,
like
Under
really
Armour.
Hard. Like
niggas was not wearing Under
I've
Armour.
never worn nothing outside of Nike in my entire life.
So this nigga's the Allen Iverson of the NFL. Okay, we got that.
No.
Yeah, now you being about. Stop playing about.
Type of best football you seen, nigga. You don't see Aaron Donald play football. You tell me Cam Newton was the best football player you seen? Yeah, nigga's capping, bro.
Yeah, that nigga Cam was tough, bro.
Cam or top 2, bro.
There's so many niggas I've seen that are better than that nigga, bro. I'm not gonna lie,
bro. Stop. Like that Cam, that 2015.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That team had no business.
What I'm trying to explain, bro. I've seen it, bro. They stacked the whole box. This nigga Cam come in and dunk.
No, I ain't gonna lie, but that team had no business winning.
He's still in there.
Like, me and Durag just watched it. They had no business of going 15-1. That is not a 15-1 team. That's not
just
even
with defense. They just had a defense.
Not even like it
that
doesn't.
That shit was Greg Olsen. Greg Olsen.
That's not a 15-1 team. I'm sorry. That is not
an 8-8 team, 9-7 maybe. Like on a good.
I'm like that team was terrible. Okay, I'm not gonna say terrible. That offense is not good.
The defense had pieces. Like the defense.
Oh yeah.
Obviously the defense.
Thomas Davis,
obviously the defense was crazy.
Thomas Davis was insane.
Luke Kuechly, Charles Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all sleep on Greg.
No, their defense was nice for sure.
They had a number one defense on league.
Outside of Cam and Greg Olsen, offense was some fucking shit.
Yeah, but it's just
Dave,
like
I disagree. I think you guys are underrating the O-line. That's just me though.
The interior was cool. The interior was
that offensive line was fantastic. That was one of the five best O-lines, maybe three best O-lines.
That don't mean shit. Ted Ginn could barely run a route half the time.
I'm not saying. All I'm saying is like I just think people underrate that team when they just say it's literally just Cam. Like they had a great defense.
I'm not gonna front,
bro. They had it, bro.
You know what people mean by that though, so I don't like when you do that though. You know what people mean. It's the same thing, Donnie. When you said Lamar, when you said last year,
you don't
like the fact that people will be saying that Lamar never had weapons, and then you bring up O-line.
Like, you know what we're doing, bro.
It's Cam. It was literally just Cam and Greg Olsen. Wow, that's literally.
I agree. Yeah, with the weapons, I agree. But there's more to a football team than just quarterback.
Of course, but when we talk about the great difficulty and having MVP, like that's why Cam Newton season is one of the best ever. Like 45 total touchdowns. 75% of your picks come from
96.5% red zone conversion rate.
75% of your picks come with drop picks. Like he really had like 45 total touchdowns with like 4 picks. Like that's
me. It's just see. This is why I said, bro. Like this is why I said I don't think I understand like real stats, bro. My nigga, when they got into the red zone, that ball was going in the fucking end zone. 96% of the. I don't think y'all understand how scary that is.
Even in just simple
how
terms,
scary that is, nigga.
The only real threat on that offense was Cam Newton, and people game plan to stop him, and they could not stop him. That's the difference between what you see what Jalen Hurts is doing. Well, yeah. Stop Jalen Hurts. You got to deal with A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Saquon Barkley.
You stop Cam Newton, the game is over with.
The game's over. And people couldn't do it.
And that's what Denver did. Yeah.
Watch the Super Bowl.
Watch the Super Bowl.
It took 19 weeks. What he fucking do?
That's
what I'm still not gonna forget about the 18 weeks before that when them niggas told you what they was gonna do, and you saw number one standing out there while you walked out the Legion of Boom and all this extra shit. You just saw one. You saw Uno. You saw Uno. And then Jimmy Carson, bum ass, wanted to try to charge that man for number 2. We appreciate you, Jimmy, because you gave us the emergence of Uno, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, Badger, you being a bot because they played the Cardinals and had one of the greatest games of all time.
The Cardinals were a good team.
The Cardinals won like 13-3 that year.
Y'all just what? Like
the same Cardinals team that niggas probably should have won the MVP over
Cam.
Exactly. Like, what are y'all talking about, bro? Like,
what did I do, man? Like what? Okay.
Yeah, niggas don't forget that was an NFC Championship game. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, we was bro.
That shit was so forgettable.
Bro, I don't think y'all understood. Like at one point, Arizona was the betting favorite in the NFC to make it to the bowl. They were, and then they went against Carolina and got their shit rocked. Trust me, I watched the game. I cried at the end. Trust me, I know.
I cried at the end.
Crying is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't cried. No, I ain't cried.
Nah, you bugging. Nah, there's been moments.
I might put a hole in the wall, but crying is crazy.
Brother,
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. In 2011,
my team is the Cardinals. I enjoy success.
There's been 3 instances where I've cried, and when
we don't get. I don't get much success.
The 2011 national championship because I was obviously there. My pops was coaching there. Obviously, the Deshaun Jackson shit because my dad. I was there at the game.
Oh, yeah.
I was, and then oh my God, there's another one. Oh my God, Bama gonna remember this when Alabama beat LSU. I think it's 2013, and TJ yelled. It was a blatant holding with what's his name? I think it was DJ Fluker. he held a lot. Like I forgot who he held. I think it was Quan Alexander.
The Cards were injured.
Crazy.
Okay, dude,
No
that doesn't.
flag. Like,
They
bro, come
lost
on.
by how much?
34, 49.
Listen here, I'm not gonna lie, Trent. 2011 when y'all beat us by that field goal, I cried. I ain't gonna lie,
You know
bro.
what's
That was like
49 to
Bama.
15.
You know what's the funniest part?
They lost
I
by
was
34.
there.
There's
Sleep.
no excuse for that.
I slept the whole game. Man.
That was the most boring hype game ever.
Bama.
Which
I
game?
slept.
it
Bama.
was
I slept
defense.
the whole game.
Bama versus LSU in 2011.
22. Oh, the
Bama, you gotta think.
No, not the championship. I'm talking about the regular season.
the regular season.
I think
Bama,
Lil
that
Wayne
atmosphere
was
was Bama. That
Bama was 1-2.
That was
Bama and LSU was 1-2.
That atmosphere was crazy. I went to sleep.
Yeah.
I woke up when we won the game. I slept the whole entire game. That's crazy.
Eric Reed picked the ball off out of our tight end. Literally, he had the ball about to fall in the end zone. Eric Reed took it out of his hands
9-6
on the way to the ground, bro. Like,
horrible game.
that was a great game. If you like defense, it was a great game.
And Eagles Nation, this is the last thing I'm gonna say, so we can get to the tips before we head out. You know what's so crazy? Like, now that people are saying like this Eagles team is a super team, like it's kind of getting me tight because it's like
We tried
when
to
they said this in the beginning of the season, in the offseason, I was getting dogged, bro. Like when I said this Eagles team was a super team, I was literally getting
everybody said Saquon.
No,
put them over
Bama,
the top,
you
bro.
weren't here for it. You weren't here for it. You weren't here for it. Bama. I literally said the Eagles are gonna make the Super Bowl, and they are a super team. Bro, I'm hearing the Eagles are the Jets of the NFC. I'm hearing after they went 2-2, I'm hearing what's his name? No, the Lions is clearly better than the Eagles, this and that. Like, people talk all this talk about the Eagles.
Hey
and
man,
then
if they don't get hurt,
people
I'm
talk all
saying.
this. If they don't get hurt, they hurt. If they don't get hurt, they still lose.
Who doesn't get hurt?
If the Lions don't get hurt, and if the Lions don't get hold on. If the Lions don't get hurt and they have the 1 seed, come on.
I'm not hearing that. None. You was pushing that shit after they got hurt, though, Don.
Who is going to stop the receivers?
Bro,
nobody.
Young is that young.
That was the issue. Now,
to be honest,
the
same
way they lost to Washington is the same way they lost.
And if we keep it in 1,000, the way the Lions lost, what's his name? The way how the Lions lost to the Commanders, injuries had nothing to do with that.
Nothing.
And Daniel's still picking the Lions
Injuries
with
had
the
nothing
injuries. I'm not hearing that shit.
I'm not hearing no injury excuses for the Lions.
You still
I think the Lions
competing in the playoffs.
I already told y'all. If the
I
Lions,
think the Eagles made the ball from the beginning, or if from the beginning of that play when the playoffs started.
Already, but y'all know me though. All right, y'all know me though. I already said if the Eagles and Lions would have matched up, I was jacking the Eagles were going to smoke them. Like I already said,
crazy. Smoke is crazy.
I don't think it. They got smoked by the Commanders.
Dog, okay, dude, and the Rams lost to the Eagles by 1 score. Come on, man. Like,
I mean, you just said it in the snow
How about
game.
last Stafford? I've been trying to tell y'all.
And the thing is, too, I mean, you can say yes.
I think we're underrating
Matt Stafford is miles ahead of Jared Goff.
I think we're underrating that Lions team. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think we are though.
Like, I don't know, man.
How are we underrated though?
Because you're saying the Eagles. Okay, Trent, define smack. How much are they getting beat by?
It will be a dominant game. When you watch the game,
okay, Trent.
Okay, by 14, 21.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Wait, a healthy Lions team?
A healthy Lions?
The Eagles win by 2 scores.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, I obviously drag with 3 scores. I think they win by 2 scores. I don't think that's crazy.
I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy.
I think the Eagles.
I've been broken down.
I think that's crazy.
What it is,
the Eagles defense with Jared Goff fits. Like,
yeah, I think what it is. Y'all look too much into the play calling of Ben Johnson and overlooked that the team really. The team
was amazing after the injuries. And who got hurt in the offense like that?
Their offense was good because of play calling. I think for its talent, the Eagles have them beat offensive wise and talent. AJ Brown better than Saint. AJ Brown better than Saint Brown.
Yeah, but the Lions were still.
Devontae Smith better than J-Mo.
But the Lions were
Saquon is better than Montgomery and Gibbs combined. I don't give a damn.
The injury. I'm sorry, bro. Y'all are using this injury excuse right now. Their offense was like, I'm not like, stop it, bro. Like I'm not trying to hear that, bro. We seen Jared Goff versus literally the Commanders. And just Jared Goff in general, who was a limited quarterback. You saw what he did versus the Washington defense. Did we not just see what they just did to Patrick Mahomes?
Well, the Chiefs
Do we
O
not
line,
see what the
versus
Eagles
the
is doing
Lions
on
O line is too.
I mean, we can say
Of
what
course, of
we
course.
can-
I'm talking about, bro. I'm talking about just from a secondary aspect. I think the Eagles are
Okay,
shut
fine.
them down.
Okay. The
I think they would shut
secondary,
them
yeah.
down. Obviously, the D lineman. I mean, obviously, the O lineman is like, come on, it's night and day. But like, are we?
Would have
Like,
loved to see
Secondary
it.
could eat. No, I'm not saying Jared
That
Goff. I
is,
don't.
that is honestly fair. I mean, if Hutch wouldn't have gone down early, who knows what would have happened? That's a good point, Daniel.
The
Against
Eagles are the
the
better
Eagles?
team. I just do not.
That wasn't going to matter against Philly, though.
I mean, but I could also say the same thing about the Eagles pass rush then.
about what?
Against who?
Against the Lions O-line. Is the Lions O-line, when healthy, not on that same level?
As yeah, but I think the Philadelphia Eagles defensive line is night and day better than the Detroit Lions defensive line.
When Hutch is on the field, I disagree. No.
I sweat, Jalen Carter, all them boys, Brandon Graham,
They're
Milton
deeper.
Williams,
I mean,
all together as a group.
Okay, they're deep. They're deeper,
Fangio
yeah,
play
but
calling?
Jan, you're acting like they're a tier above him. No, they're not. Hutch was literally on pace to have one.
And
Jan. Hutch was literally on pace to have one of the best edge rusher seasons, literally statistically, we've ever seen.
I'm with you with Hutch.
DJ Reader, Lee McNeil, that is literally the best defensive tackle duo in the NFL when healthy.
But that's not better than Jalen. Those guys individually.
I'm
are
not saying you can think that's better. That's fine. But you're acting like there's a gap. There ain't no gap.
It is between Jalen Carter and Graham and Reader and what you get.
Brandon Graham. We're hyping up Brandon Graham in 2025.
Are you serious? Are you down?
In 2025. Hype up Zadarius Smith then, if that's the case.
I'm saying the front four of Philly versus the front four of Detroit. There is a gap. Now I don't.
How is there a gap?
I just told you.
So you're telling me there's a gap when the Lions have the best defensive tackle duo in the league.
What makes them the
best? They have a guy who is literally on pace to have one of the best edge rusher seasons of all time.
Why are they the best defensive tackle duo in the league?
Because they defend the run better than almost anybody. And the only reason it didn't live up to that was because they got hurt.
I'm saying, is that the only reason they're the best defensive tackle duo? Because I don't think either one of them are better than Jalen Carter.
I mean, that's
Jalen Carter's
one. I mean, that's fine.
Jalen Carter. This is how I see it. Jalen Carter alone is a game record. Like, he won them the game against the Rams. They could not block him.
Yeah.
Lee McNeil and DJ Reader are not unblockable defensive forces. They're very good at stopping the run.
Okay. Then let me throw this at you. What about Aiden
I do
Hutch?
not see Hutch. Hutch is not killing Lane Johnson, and he only plays that side. He's not doing that. And the Eagles have bookends. They're bookends.
Okay.
That's where I have the disagreement.
I can see where you're coming from.
That's all I'm saying.
But also, are you seeing Jalen Carter consistently kill the Lions' interior offense line?
I don't know. I don't think he is because I think Jalen Carter is going to win more inside than the other guys.
I mean, well, let me ask you this then: who do you?
That's not why they will win or lose the game.
What do you have more faith in? Do you have more faith in the Eagles edge rushers beating Decker and Sewell, or the Lions edge rushers beating Lane and Mulata? Because at that point, that's what it comes down to, and I think it's close.
That's fair. I just think a lot of that, like that part, is a wash to me. The trenches part for Philly, Detroit is a wash altogether. Where you're going to win the game, it's going to be the quarterback.
Yeah, the secondary is where the gap is. The secondary is where the
gap is. That's a huge gap. And then the quarterback.
Well, at least the corner, and not the safeties, the corner.
Yeah, not the corners. Yeah, that's where the issue is, and that's what it ended up getting exposed more without Hutch.
Yeah, Brian.
That was the true issue.
Yeah, so I mean, because they relied way too much on Arnold 1, and it just
And my whole issue always with offensively was Jared Goff is limited, so you put him in disadvantaged situations. You know what they're doing because as good as JMO is, they only used him really gadgety or as a deep shot guy. They didn't really utilize him fully as I think he can be used. Amon Ra, that's what they're going. Like Gibbs is a game X factor to me too. But like a lot of it's a wash to me. I didn't trust Goff and the DB. And even at the beginning of the year, I didn't trust it.
Did you trust Hurts like significantly more than Goff? I'm not.
No, you know how I feel about Jalen Hurts.
I don't know. It's just my thing at the end of the day is I just think if the Lions were healthy and they didn't have all those injuries and they were home because they have the 1 seed, I don't think the Eagles are beating them by 2 scores. I think they're beating them by maybe. I think they're beating them by maybe 1. Like,
what's the line in the Eagles?
What's the line? Dude, for me, like
It might be Detroit minus 1.5 type.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's like 1.5, maybe 2.
I smash your Eagles could cover the spread. I'm not going to lie.
So let me ask you this, Donnie. If I told you that the Lions is going to lose by 2 scores to the Commanders, even with injuries, would you agree? Would you agree? If I told you that in June,
in June, hell no.
It's not even.
But I'm saying with injuries, even
you would have told me the Commanders would have made the playoffs in June.
Damn, it's not even that. You can go back.
That week of.
You can go back to the week of. We all said that the Lions were going to dog walk the Commanders.
Yeah,
correct.
We all said that, even with the injuries.
But yeah.
Yeah.
The spread was 9.5.
So I'm saying that to say this. So
I just think that's unfair because the defense at that point, which already was the weakness, was about as injured as you can possibly get. I mean, they were literally down to their CB5 on the roster. Brian Branch was dealing with injuries. They didn't have Hutch. Ali McNeil wasn't even on the field, if I recall. Like it wasn't good. It wasn't good.
McNeil was also out for the season too, and then also Goff gets concussed, which doesn't.
Yeah.
Yo, down
I get what
he tried to go make a tackle on a pick.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
I remember that.
What are you doing?
Dude, I was watching that game with my friend who's a Commanders fan. I don't think I've ever seen him more happy in my entire life. That shit was so funny to watch.
Jax, he ain't seen that team do nothing.
All right, I got it.
I bet.
Also, by the way, I just want to shout out since we have 56 people in here. If y'all want to go do this tier list yourself from now on, I'm just going to start making my own and making them public. So if y'all want to go do the tier list, go crazy. Just type in what did I name it as? NFL Safeties 2025. If y'all want to go do it, maybe send it to me or Trent or whatever. Go crazy. So I just wanted to.
Don't send no foolishness though.
Hey, yo, that's why I'm shaking my head. Don't do this shit because y'all got some bots. Ain't gonna lie.
We're gonna open some doors we don't want to open.
I ain't trying to see that shit, man.
Oh wait, hold on. Okay, there we go.
Who the fuck? I don't know none of these faces.
I listed down all the. You'll know.
I'm not doing it.
Let's kind of speed run through this, but like, of course, we still talk about it. But all right, Young, where you putting Julian Love?
You want me to rename the tiers, Trent, or no?
Probably like.
This probably be fine for safeties.
Probably a C guy. He's not.
Chill. Nah, he ain't no C.
He's C or low B. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna see where everybody else fall though.
My son a B, bro. I ain't gonna lie. My son a B.
I think he's anyway.
He might be an A for real. I'm not gonna lie. Julian really nice.
All right, A is crazy. A is crazy.
A is dragging.
A is probably.
I think we have a shortage of really good safeties though.
I'm about to say that's my thing. I think there's like a few S, and I think a majority of the top 10 is gonna be A.
I'm looking at all people that Julian Love is better.
Julian Love is a good player, but not A is
a good player.
A is pushing it, I think. All right, I'm up, Trent.
Yeah, you got Buddha.
All right.
C too. This one going on.
You're cooking.
A C is crazy. Y'all are crazy with that. I still think Buddha is one of the best box safeties in the league, and I still think the
what value is that?
Decent. Oh no, that's Yawn. Let me finish. Yawn, let me finish.
Like
let me finish, Yawn. Let me finish.
And I was a box safety myself.
I think as a coverage player, he's honestly better now than he was back in like 2019 when he was literally just a linebacker. I still think he's a B tier safety.
Shout out Deion Buchanan.
I'm sure you do.
I think that's fair. I thought you were about to put him like 8.
Is that Gardner Johnson?
I think he's that's CJ Gardner Johnson. Yeah. I have a list of all the names right here. So
Gardner Johnson.
Don't tell me who that
DeJounte. As of today, I'm taking Brock Purdy.
Wait, what,
Bama? Oh,
I'm talking to somebody in the chat.
Oh, so you threw me all what? Okay.
I'd also take Purdy.
I'll probably put Gardner Johnson. I say C.
Shit, you like Purdy too, Nigel?
I guess so.
You like Purdy too?
All right, up next. Who's next? Nigel, you got Andre Cisco, the headhunter. Shout out.
Andre Cisco?
That's who that is. Okay.
Yeah, Andre Cisco. He signed with the Jets. I don't know how they already got him in the
He's a Jag for a minute. He's got to go in.
Andre Cisco, nice, but
yeah.
The Jazz coach is a secondary player.
Better than Julian Love. And I don't think he's better than CJ either. Like, you can put him back in C.
That might be a D tier. That might be D.
It might be. I don't. Yeah, he's just
D.
not better than anybody that's already.
All right, Bama, you got Jeremy Chin.
Madden legend.
No cap. No cap.
So linebacker.
Damn, dog. I'll probably say C too. Back to C.
Yeah.
I won't go do them dirty.
There's a lot of mid safeties.
Hey. Damn, they all in the C. CJ is C.
Yeah.
Julian Love to me is too low. But
Yeah, Julian Love might be a B. Ain't gonna lie. Now I'm looking at the C. He might be a B.
I got Javon.
Yeah, you got Javon Holland.
See, Javon's A. Yeah,
Hey, I agree.
Yeah, definitely better than
Young. You got who was that?
That is that's just who is that? Hold on.
Justin Reed.
That's Justin Reed.
That's my dog Justin. That's my dog Justin.
B. He's a B.
Has he got signed?
I'm gonna be honest.
He's a Saint.
I think he's better than Buda Baker. That's just me.
He's a Saint.
I think he's better than Buda Baker.
Wait, for real? Wait, hold on. Wait, Young. You think Justin Reed better than Buda Baker?
Yes. I think he brings more coverage plus ability than him. And that's what they care about. Like, I think he can match him up on tight ends. I think Buda is a linebacker.
Buda can cover tight ends.
Jamal, he's seen
Buda can cover tight ends. Come on.
Yes.
Buda can cover tight ends.
I thought it was common that people thought
What
Jamal
tight
was
ends?
better than Buda at this point. I thought it was a common thing.
A 5'10 safety is not covering a lot of tight ends.
Well, that's yummy. I ain't
And
gonna lie.
5'10 is being generous.
Yeah, you tap your helmet. You tap your helmet.
Yeah, he's
Baker in
short.
front of you.
He's short.
Be nice, bro.
I got Mink.
Mink might.
Don't drag it.
He might be A again. He might be. He's borderline. I ain't gonna lie.
No, that's S tier.
I'm not mad at that.
I don't think he's. I don't think.
Mika's not S tier in 2020.
I'm not mad at that.
It's like they're one too.
For me, it's is he better than Holland? That's my question.
That's interesting.
I don't think it is. I think I'd take Holland.
I think
I would too.
I was just watching Holland's tape last week, by the way. I can't believe the Giants got him for $15 million.
It makes up for the Xavier McKinney debacle.
Dude, he's not as good of a player, but like contract value wise, like shit, man.
I would pay him to get that than.
Would I rather have Xavier McKinney at 20 mil with Javon Holland at 15? I would genuinely think about that.
Probably.
Dave, you got Cam Bynum.
I'm still going Xavier McKinney.
Cam Bynum.
McKinney's better, no doubt.
You want to talk about a guy who just got paid?
Cam Bynum's probably a C.
Got paid.
Yeah.
You think Cameron Brown is a C? C? I feel like that's fake low though.
No, but he's better than Buda. He better than Buda. No,
you said what, Young?
Is this just gonna be a straight up Buda disrespect stream?
It might have to be.
Like, what are we doing?
Is that next guy Amani Hooker?
Second team All Pro Buda Baker, by the way.
I don't care about that. I see.
Put him in front of CJ. Put him in front of CJ. But
is that Amani
even
Hooker?
if you? I would have a problem if y'all bump Julian.
Nigel,
I was saying Julian will probably get.
Nigel, you got the most underrated player on this entire list, Amani Hooker.
Amani Hooker. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, he's also.
Dude, dude.
Who is that?
Amani Hooker.
Amani Hooker. He is.
I was watching him the other day. He damn near might be like bottom of A. He is so instinctual and so smart, dude. He is so.
Is he
good.
better than?
Yeah, Buda might get run down. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you got it.
Put him behind. I haven't watched enough to put him in between those two. Put him in between those two.
Okay.
I just thought about something. Minka, my nigga, bro. I love Minka to death.
Yeah.
I can't forget about when AJ Brown raw dogged him in the back. It was him and somebody else, bro. He had pointed at both of them after he called it. He said, "You."
Oh, that was awful. That was 2022.
That was so bad.
That was so bad. I forget who.
Yeah, it was somebody off-brand though. I was like,
it was. Yes, it definitely was.
Bro, when I saw Minka Fitzpatrick, I was like, oh, no.
He had like 3 touchdowns in the first
All right,
half.
Bama. You got a Malik Hooker.
Malik Hooker? Ooh, I fought with Malik. I'll probably say I won't put him in the back C. I'll probably put him right there. Middle.
Right here?
Yeah. He's fake nice, dude.
All right, Trent, you got Jaquan Brisker.
I wish he never got hurt.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, he was
on the field.
Oh my God.
It's the concussions he be getting, man.
If you want to do unknown with him, that's fine.
I don't say TBD.
Okay, here, hold on.
He stay with them concussions.
Wait, who that?
Brisker.
Jaquan Brisker, yeah.
Oh, Jaquan Brisker. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he missed a lot of time with that because last his most recent concession too. I think he missed like 6 games. Or something.
All right, Jan, you got Kirby Joseph. Mr. Pick Man himself.
I don't know how to feel about Kirby.
9 picks last year. It's kind of crazy.
I feel like people drag it though. I ain't gonna lie.
I was watching the
I don't
tape.
think he's better than Minka.
I agree.
No, he's not. He's not.
If you put Minka in those same situations, he's getting all those picks too.
100.
Yes.
Yep.
So he's good though. Because
I think he's either right here or right here.
He's He's rangy as crap. Yeah. I think he's a B. Like.
I think fair. I think type of B is fair.
I'd put him back.
He could be back end A, but like there's gonna be guys that filter in front of him too. So yeah, you could put him back end A or the front of B. That doesn't matter.
Okay.
Would I pay him? Would they pay Minka? I wouldn't pay him.
Hell no.
I got Evan Williams, who was actually really, really good.
Is that a rookie?
Yeah, he was the Packers rookie. Evan Williams. He was really he was the dude next to McKinney who was popping off. I mean, it's a little early for him just because the sample size was pretty small. But what I saw, I'd put him like right here, like honestly. But it's still early, so I'll put him in TDB. Dave, you got Trayvon Moehrig.
Trayvon who?
Trayvon Moehrig.
I fucking hate
That's a dude from TCU, right?
Dirty.
Yeah, TCU.
Yes. Yeah, TCU.
Who
he signed with?
He just signed.
Yeah, someone just paid. He got paid by Carolina, I believe.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Bryce Young
They paid him the most too.
Bryce Young.
Every year he's improved, which I love because the Raiders were using him wrong his first 2 years, and then they kind of.
He's probably like the only bright spot in that secondary for a good minute. So it's like,
whoa, respect Jack Jones.
Respect Jack Jones once every 4 games when he decides to play.
Throw him in front of Buddha. I throw him in front of Buddha.
Okay.
Donnie's had
Might as well just put Buddha down here. Jesus.
Oh, no, he gonna get bumped down. He gonna get
Buddha. He is fine.
All right. Who's up? Nigel, you got Antoine Winfield.
S tier.
Yeah. I mean, we don't need to talk about
top 2, but he ain't 1.
Alrighty. Bama. You got Jalen Thompson.
Who?
Oh, his Buddha's buddy in the
Dirt.
No, as a Cardinal fan, I probably put him like right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
So,
I'm gonna put him in the back.
As a realistic fan,
I was gonna say D though. I was gonna say
no,
D.
realistically, he is probably right there. Like he'll get you a couple of picks here and there, and that's about it. All right, Trent, you got Hamlin.
Who is it? D. D.
I'm not gonna front, bro.
Hey, put up a new tier. 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 Put Make-A-Wish Foundation.
This is the people safety.
Wow. Let me mute Ben White.
I didn't even think the tape was like that.
I'm not good, bro.
I'm not trolling.
He's like the worst
He's in
safety
the back.
league.
Just put him in the back of the C. He is a
back of the C. Y'all being friendly. Y'all being friendly.
Y'all
being friendly.
No.
Y'all said.
How am I? Bro, y'all so crazy.
Y'all are. No.
I think he's D, but like.
If we reckon the starting, starting safeties in this league, he's bottom 10. Pretty.
Every starting say, I mean, probably.
It's bad,
bro. All I'm saying, this year he was actually all right. That's why I give him a little C.
What about that run there here?
No, I really didn't think Demar was that bad this year.
I don't think he. All right, fine.
Like was Demar good? No, but he wasn't.
You not telling me Demar?
Okay,
Demar.
All right, we need to lock in. Young, you got Geno Stone.
D, put him in D, because I'm not going
to
lie.
Ooh,
looking at no, Donnie, put DeMar Hamlin in D.
Geno Stone,
Julian Love in the same tier is crazy.
Like, come on, bro. Like,
I agree.
Yeah, that's it.
As an Iowa fan, Geno Stone's
in the C. He's probably C tier guy too. Yeah.
All right, C tier. I mean, he was a lot worse last year.
Yo, you foul. Yo,
he go next week. God,
like you foul, bro. Like yo, you foul.
His heart will. Okay, bro.
All right, Who do I got? I got Brian Branch.
Yeah. That's not Brian Branch.
Not Brian Branch. I was about to say that is.
Yo,
who is that?
I don't know who that is.
Hey, yo, we all look the same to Donnie, you know.
I was like, wait a minute.
Donnie got them allegations, bro.
No, y'all got it. Hold on, I got a list down. Hold on, let me see if I can.
Yo, say the Donnie boy.
Oh, that's okay. That's iffy. That's iffy.
Who?
Avante
He played
Melifonwu.
corner. Obi's. Yeah.
Wait, come on. You talking about Ethan?
Yeah.
He played. Nice. He played corner.
You're not talking about dude they play at Oregon, right?
What's up?
No. It's Obi Melifonwu's brother.
Brother, yes.
Avante Melifonwu played at Syracuse, so that's what you're wondering.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Obi played at UConn.
I'm talking about an old corner.
Yes.
His name was so long.
No, if he was drafted as a corner, but he's been playing safety recently. And the Dolphins, I'm pretty sure the Dolphins signed him to play safety.
Yeah, true.
They did.
Holland.
What's his name?
No. Don't worry, young. You'll get
Melifonwu.
Yep.
Avante Melifonwu.
He's 6'3", rangy.
Yeah, I like Iffy.
All right, so where you put him?
Probably above Andre Cisco.
Obi's
not.
Oh, of course, Dave's got his guy.
Who is this?
That's Malik.
Mustafa?
My boy Malik.
Boy.
I need my boy Malik for VIP round. I need to hit him up.
I ain't got a good enough sample size, but he top of TBD for sure.
He ain't no TBD, bro. I'm not gonna stop.
He does not have a good enough sample size. He's like he didn't get to start like mid to late season. He does not have the sample size.
I'm not gonna front, bro. He in that.
I know what I think he is.
He's in that C tier minimum. He's in that C tier.
What you think he is, Dave? I
think he for sure could be. I think he's for sure like a B tier safety.
He's not better than
Buddha? I think he's around here.
I'm playing.
The sample size is. The sample size is small.
Like he hasn't.
Put it at the top.
I mean, listen. If I'm gonna give Evan Williams a small sample size, I think we should give it to Malik also.
Fair enough.
Most of these rookies are gonna have some. They didn't play that.
Hey, you know,
Taylor Rapp.
Weird as fuck with rookies. Bro.
Yeah. You got Taylor Rapp
right next to DeMar Hamlin.
He's a Hufanga. He's a Hufanga who can cover.
I mean, he's better.
Who's up? Oh, that's Nigel. Yeah, you're up.
It's me. Yeah, he's better.
Taylor Rapp.
Yeah.
Are we sure he's not better than Geno Stone?
He might be.
I think he probably is. I'm gonna put him right above Geno.
Well, I would also bump Geno down. Okay.
Well, not even with anybody.
Well, we need to. Never mind.
You're crazy, young. You're crazy. You about to say we need a separate tier?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. DeMar Hamlin coming out of Pittsburgh though was crazy nice.
He was nice.
He wasn't even bad in the 2022 year before like the stuff happened. Like because you stepped in because Micah Hyde and whatever.
Yeah, because Micah Hyde. You want to talk about a team that needs a safety? It's the Bills. Good lord.
Yeah,
they got DeMar Hamlin, bro.
Bama, you got hold on.
Is that Duggar?
Yeah, Kyle Duggar. Yeah, you got Kyle Duggar, Bama.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh fuck.
Young hates the dad, I'm telling you.
I respect the dad, bro. I respect what he's doing too. He's better than me because I would never play football ever again.
Fair enough. Honestly, fair.
I'm taking that cash and
I don't know where I will be.
Hell of the day. I'm gonna be on TV.
At the back to see.
Backs. They paid him too. So.
All right, Trent, you got the best in the league.
You already know how to put him. No, I'm not gonna lie. Drink my water.
I've ever seen.
Who's that? Wait, hold on. Who's that
trolling,
one?
obviously. But
y'all might remember this guy. Who's that one safety for Georgia who ran like a 4.9 because he got like into a motorcycle crash? What's his name?
I forgot. There was a safety who used to play for the Chiefs. He was light skinned and he's bald headed. Bro, he is the slowest safety I ever seen him. I forgot, buddy.
What year?
It's like 2008, like 07. Like I'm not gonna lie, like hold on, 2000. I can promise it. Chiefs roster. I know. As soon as I see Buddy face, I know who it is. Hold on, bro. Who was it, bro?
I'm trying to figure out.
I think it was. I forgot who it was.
It was not. It was not.
Roy Williams was mad slow. Mad slow. Roy Williams was mad slow.
Eric Stokes. No, not him.
Nah, he's a corner.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure. I remember Paris Ford from Pitt. He ran like
Pittsburgh.
a 4. Yeah, Pitt. Yeah.
Yep. Need a slow safety.
Oh, yo, Young. I think I know what it is.
Who?
Hey, Young, you remember Sammy Knight?
Who?
You remember a player named Sammy Knight? Bro, it's like on Madden 08. Bro, he has like a 81 speed as a safety. That shit is funny.
Cut.
Yeah, you're not touching my team.
I'm building a Madden roster.
81 speed as a safety.
He's not making like that.
There's some linemen that are faster than him. Like I said. Who's it on? I think
it's on Young.
It's on Yeon, I believe.
Who's that? Who's that?
You got Jordan Battle.
Jordan Battle. He was a dog at Bama.
He's been bad in the pros.
He's bad.
I loved him coming out of Bama, though. I loved him.
My son DeMar Hamlin way better than Buddy though.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's
better
not.
than who?
Here we go.
Jordan Battle.
Yeah, I was like, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Right?
He's the front of D. Jordan Battle is the front of D.
You said what? All right, then Donnie, you got.
I got
Grant
that.
Delpit.
Yep, I got
Legend.
that.
Legend.
He's
Yeah.
nice.
Shout out to the guy who robbed Jeff Okuda, the freaking the Jim Thorpe.
It really should have went to Xavier McKinney.
I should have went to Derek Stingley.
Actually, yeah, you're right. It should have gone to Derek Stanley. That's a good shout.
I don't care what nobody say. Derek Stingley was not better than Jeff. I don't care what nobody say.
Oh no, not that year. I mean,
you know what? As long as one of them could have gotten it, and it wasn't Grant Delpit, but Grant Delpit won it. I don't know. Delpit's fine. He's had some nice moments. He's had some pretty bad moments. Probably just a C safety. He's better than Jalen Thompson.
All right, and then you got Jesse Bates as tier safety.
Who is this?
Jesse Bates.
Oh.
You think it?
Let's be real.
You think it? What is there to think about?
This year he was better than Winfield, and I love Winfield.
Well, Antoine got hurt.
Nigel, I'm so glad.
I will go.
He was hurt too.
I think he's S tier.
S?
I don't think so either. But that's
he the one dude JJ hype
Hold on.
that like deserve like that. Actually,
Yeah, wait, Young and Dave, y'all don't think Jesse Bates is S tier
I
safety?
think there's probably one. I think there's one more name in that S tier, and that's it. Personally,
Xavier McKinney. That's it.
That ain't who I think is. I think
that's not who I think. Because I think
if it's me, I think Brian Branch is the only S tier guy.
Oh.
That's okay.
That's me.
I think Jesse Bates is S tier.
Oh, so Brian,
that's just a preference.
I put
thing.
Brian.
You think Branch is better than McKinney? I'm not gonna.
wait, Young, you got Branch over Bates?
Yeah.
Why's that?
I still think Bates S tier though.
Versatility. I like you can legit put Branch in the slot and go take out a guy. He can play everywhere in the back end.
Dude, he can play bounce.
Whereas Bates is still elite in the back end. I think that when you look at Winfield, Hamilton, and Branch, that's what separates them from the rest of the guys. They all have that slot versatility.
He's a smaller Hamilton to me. Branch is. I think he's just. I think
he's Winfield.
Smaller, less athletic.
He's the same player. I just think like if you have Bates in the S tier, like I'm fine. I just think what they bring in the slot part of the game is what separates him from. And maybe Bates could do it. I just haven't seen him do it. Like
his position. His positional lineup. I mean, dude, he had 75 snaps on the D line, 225 in the box, 328 free safety, almost 300 in the slot, 50 out wide. Like his versatility is ridiculous.
If I'm like Bates is and same thing with McKinney. Like they're deep, they're elite deep safeties. You can put them single high, you can put them deep, cover 2, 4. Like they can do all of that, and they can come up. They'll tackle. Like it's not like they won't do that. It's just being versatile enough to play in the slot, blitz a lot. Like that's what makes Derwin when he was at his peak above notch. Most of these guys.
So, all right. So Dave, where you putting them at?
Top of A. Yeah.
And if you put them in the back of S, like I wouldn't be mad at that either. Like, it's
No,
no.
I don't think he's ass, but
That's fine.
I was just thinking about what I put him above them first two in A, but I put him above them two for now.
Sorry, where we putting him?
You said
I'll take top A.
Okay.
Who's that, Tyron?
Tyron Matthew.
Ooh, D.
He is.
It's 2025 game.
Prime, man.
That's his prime. I don't think he's D though.
No,
he's not.
He's not. I don't think he's.
That's 2025.
He's better than a lot of dudes I'm looking at C.
He's low key, bro.
I still,
Who's up, by the way? Is it Nigel?
I think it's
Dave.
Oh, it is me.
Yeah,
I was just talking. Okay, so it is me. Shoot. Yeah, he's better than a lot of people in C. I think. Who's that? That's Ife right there, and then. Shoot. I think put him, right below Chauncey. Yeah. I think right below Chauncey.
Right below Chauncey?
Yeah, but right below. Yeah.
Okay. Bama, Harrison Smith.
No.
Shout out to box safety.
He's sneaky. Yeah.
Yo, Bama, you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm trying to see.
Bro, I should take great points, man. Fuck.
Oh, Donnie. Oh, what's up?
I'll probably say put him right behind Matthew or in front of.
Donnie, were you talking about Darion Kendrick when you talking about the Georgia safety?
No, not him. It was someone else. That's a good get. That's
because he was also dumb. So he was like, ran like a.
Oh, dude, I remember his testing. Oh,
he made some plays on the Rams though.
He
did. They had played.
I'm pretty sure he tested as like a 4% athlete. Like,
yeah.
What are we doing? What did you say to put Harrison Smith, Bama?
Either before or after Matthew. I feel about him.
Okay.
Yeah, bro, Eagles Nation. That's why I'm thinking, like, golly, like,
what you see?
Nigga, I told y'all Cisco that a C tier nigga. If the Jazz cut you as a secondary player, you're ass. I'm sorry. Simple as that.
Oh shoot.
Oh
shoot. Sorry, hold on.
You took it off?
Yeah, my bad. Hold on.
Nigga should have DeMar Hamlin in C tier. Yeah, I was being too friendly.
You're being too friendly. Then I see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16 people in the C tier.
Well, we'll do some adjustments. We'll do adjustments.
Yeah, love is a C tier guy.
After Tyron Matthew, the rest of them niggas can go to
Okay, all right. Who's up?
Hey, Bama, dead ass, Bama.
Trent, you got Cam Curl.
He's dumb. He's sneaky.
D.
You gotta get hated.
No, you're dragging it.
He's not though. He actually like keeping it real, bro. Y'all so nice. I get it, Trent. Trent. I would say this. Bro, I understand we might interview these people one day, but man, they need to hear the truth, man.
Bro, if you are in the D tier, you're whack.
Kim Curl,
no, not really, because you're an NFL player. It just means amongst NFL players, amongst the top 1,600 players.
Relative to where you're at in the league, you're whack. I don't think Cam.
Yeah, but after the league, so in the USF, he didn't be that nigga.
Bro, what?
Bro, you shameless, bro. I'm putting him in C.
Thank you.
He's here, but
he's not a D. He's not a D safety, bro.
He's way better than Jordan Battle. I'm sorry.
Like, we can just put it like this.
Battle's for sure D tier.
It's probably this can probably just tell you there's a lot of mediocrity in safeties.
Young, you got Ufanga.
Hey, Young.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
Come on, go ahead and do it.
TBD.
Back in
this year he's back to A. This year he's back to A.
I ain't gonna TBD. I put that nigga TBD.
Back to A.
This year.
I'm
pushing agendas, yo. I'm putting Broncos agendas. I gotta.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay,
yeah.
Nasty ass agenda. That agenda reek. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's crazy. I remember Hufanga was in top.
Nah, don't do that, Dave. Don't do that. Greenlaw.
He about
the hoop.
So then, what? Nigel got Brian Bench.
I do.
No, I'm up.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Are you sure it's Brian Branch, Donnie? Shit.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I guess sure.
And then Dave, you got Durag. I'm not saying what.
Oh man,
You got Durham.
Hey, Durham SC, we finally back, man. We finally back. We got rid of that terrorist, Osama bin. I forgot my name. Man, ain't gonna lie. That's how much of a terrorist. Osama bin Staley. Yeah, my bad. Ain't gonna lie. Fuck all that shit. We pushing agendas. Top of A tier, man. We back, man. Fuck all y'all niggas talking about. We back. We back.
He's just not better than Jesse Bates.
Man, fuck it. He's not. I don't think he might not.
But
who?
Derwin.
Jesse Bates. Oh wait. Oh, Jesse Bates is A tier. Oh, who tweaked? Yeah, someone tweaked.
You tweaked. You put him there. That's what we were saying.
Oh, that Jesse Bates. Hey, no bullshit. Hey, I thought that was Justin Simmons. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Now you thought that was
Justin Simmons.
You see two light skinned people. You can't tell apart. And you was getting on down.
I didn't know these niggas' faces. I see
look. Yeah, Dave. I'm not gonna lie. You getting on my ass is crazy.
Donnie does this. All right.
You let Donnie.
I told you. I don't know these faces. I for sure.
It actually isn't on here. Just funny.
You a bot?
No, Bates for sure S tier.
Bro, put Jesse Bates in the S tier, bro.
No, Bates for sure S tier.
Yeah, put him in the S tier, bro.
Which one's Justin Simmons then?
Justin Simmons, I don't even think is.
All right, Nigel, you got Reed Blankenship.
Okay, he's better than most. Huh?
D
is
complexion alone. D.
Hey, all right.
Wait, who is this?
It's Reed Blankenship.
Reed Blankenship, Alabama legend, bro. He's from the state of Alabama. That's what.
Oh, I was about to say.
He's a not good Alabama.
Nick Saban wasn't looking at that guy.
Hey, bro, y'all got Reed fucked up. Y'all got Reed Dollars fucked up.
Hey, no bullshit. Put him behind Vinyl.
Where did Reed go to college again? I know it was
went to some place.
Some small college, Middle Tennessee State. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
I was about to say somewhere in Michigan. No, behind Bynum.
Okay.
Yeah.
All righty, Bama. You got Xavier McKinney.
S tier. Man, I don't give a damn what y'all talking about, nigga.
That's fine. The season the season.
Is that really crazy though?
All right, Trent. You got Jabril Peppers.
He's TBD because of the whole allegation stuff that happened now.
You should put C for cocaine, man. Come on.
You said what?
That's the original two-way.
C for cocaine.
The original two-way.
Yo, chill out, bro. Chill out.
All right, and then the last one, Young. You got Kevin Byard.
D. That's an actual. Okay, that's an actual.
That might actually.
That nigga is.
That might be. That
man is so old, boy.
Yeah, he might be.
Is he worse than DeMar Hamlin? Is he worse?
He's the front of D tier. I'm gonna put him C tier. He's the back end C tier.
No, we being friendly.
The last guy.
Okay, we need to make some
adjustments. We being friendly.
We put Hufanga and
we need to make some adjustments because this is kind of crazy,
bro.
We do not give credit to undersized linebackers in 2025.
When they're good, you do. When they're good
at what?
Hufanga in 2022 wasn't like that. I'm not even Broncos agenda aside. I'm being serious right now. Hufanga, bro, his first 2 years he was insane. I'm not saying he was because everyone comped him to but he would blow up plays in the backfield all the time. Like he was.
That sounded like Ray Lewis.
That's like an off-ball linebacker if I ever seen it.
Oh wait, so hold on, Young. So if he was listed as a linebacker, where are you ranking him?
He might. Now we're talking. We're talking about a playmaking linebacker now.
He wasn't that bad on the back.
Now we're cooking. A guy with instincts, floated the ball, blowing up plays in the backfield. That's what I want my linebackers to do. You talking about safety now?
I wish.
ACL injury and a wrist injury.
Let's hurry up and do these.
I wish Young was a coach at times.
The ACL's tough. And then
let's do these bumps. So, Young, what's your bump?
I will. Never mind.
No, go ahead.
Be nasty. Don't matter.
Nasty. If we're gonna keep this big C tier, we need to split the C tier. So I go like right after. Let me see.
Split. Oh, okay.
Right after who's after Harrison Smith or Tyrann?
Yeah,
That's the cutoff.
Yeah.
That's the cutoff.
That's a fair cutoff.
And
hold on. I just want to make it look nice. Hold on.
Yeah, like he's the last. Yeah, that's where I put a cutoff. If that's a shift.
Where'd you say? You said after Tyrann?
After Tyrann, yeah.
Where's Tyrann? There he is. Okay.
After Harrison Smith, yeah.
Next, I put Andre Cisco on the C tier. We being friendly as fuck this train. Sad world we in.
Nah, you might have. Nah. You might be right on that one.
That looks a little bit better.
Okay.
I like that.
All right. Do I have a bump? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I think Amani Hooker's a top 10 safety. I'm gonna put him in A tier. I love Amani Hooker. He's so good.
Why can't he be a B tier top 10 safety?
Like what?
I mean, he can be, but like I don't know. I just
he's not on the same level.
Me, honestly, Trey. To me, the reason I put up there OCD.
That's nasty.
All right, who's up? Who's up next?
Dave.
Oh yeah. Get that sub linebacker. Not a sub linebacker. Get that off-ball linebacker down the tier.
Who?
The one who cried in the locker room.
Who?
Buddha Baker.
Yeah, he knew that.
Oh, hold on. Let me do my bump.
That's so fun. That's a crazy.
Let me do my bump.
I was gonna do that early, but
Julian Love in B tier.
I took one for the team. I didn't want to get nasty.
Yo, put Julian Love in B tier.
Yeah, Julian Love for sure.
Heike stole my bump. Nah, you chilling. But is it me? Is it me, Donnie?
It's you now, Nigel.
Yep, you Nigel.
I don't think Merrick's a tier above some of these guys in C tier. Like he's good, but
who?
Trayvon Merrick, the one he's putting on right
you
now.
Said that earlier too.
He's a tier above who?
No, I'm saying like I don't think he's B tier. I think move him down a tier, and sure,
So
yeah.
This looks weird. I can't lie.
I think I'm comfortably taking over the batch of players.
This looks super weird. I cannot lie.
We're gonna have to bump some of these.
I need to bump some of them Eagle safeties back a little bit.
So who in that C tier is better than Trayvon Merrick?
Nobody.
No, I didn't say that. I'm saying I don't think he's on level with the B tier safeties.
I agree with that.
All right.
We good? And then, Bama, you want a bump or no?
Nah, everything look good.
I don't think this tier was nothing crazy. Nothing too wild or nothing. But
I agree with Durag, though. Y'all too fucking nice. And I get it, Trent. Trent. Any one of these niggas could be on the show at any time.
Actually,
so
no.
I
want to do a second bump. I want to do a second bump. Actually.
What's the bump here, bump?
There we go.
Who? Wait, what'd you do? I missed it.
He put Xavier McKinney over Jesse Bates.
Oh, okay.
I mean, last year.
You got my man James Lee fucked up, Donnie. Ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. James Lee gonna see this. And he gonna say something.
He's gonna be hot.
James Lee gonna be hot.
Well, first he's gonna see you put him in A tier, and then
he's gonna be more mad at you than me. What are we doing?
So, chat, look, appreciate y'all coming out, tapping in. So with this college show, I'm gonna let y'all right now. If we don't have a lot of people for tomorrow, I'm gonna move it again to Monday because Monday is where everybody's more free. So if we don't have enough people for Wednesday tomorrow, we're gonna do that. You gonna be busy? I know Donnie already can't make it.
I got shit to do.
I think Tegan. I'm thinking about it. Bama can make it. I think Tegan got the flu. Young, you probably can't. No, I ain't gonna lie. Chat. I'm gonna move the college show to Monday again because that's gonna be the official start time. We're gonna be starting this college football show just for the off season, so we can still talk about college football because I miss talking about college football. So we're in the season. What's his name? We're gonna obviously go back to Wednesday because we got to.
Are we doing a draft live stream, by the way, Trent?
Oh yeah, draft live stream is gonna happen. That's gonna be great.
Draft day drinking game. If you have a mock draft into the chat, if your pick is wrong, you take a shot. Come on.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that.
Right, come on, Donnie.
The college ball show.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
So look,
I don't know if I'll be here, but I'm down.
I'm probably gonna move it to Monday, and then also if y'all want to get on the show, debate people, hit me so we can see y'all debate because a lot of y'all be talking crazy, saying all this bot takes. Y'all might be another bot. So I mean, Come pull up.
Nice.
Come talk. And yeah, come debate, bro. Eagles Nation, if you want to. You know, Mookie gonna be calling a lot of people out. So
I promise you, just a whole episode
Mookie
dedicated
might,
to Mookie.
Mookie might call you out, Dave. He might call you out.
I ain't know about that, bro. I'll do his ass like Gojo. Dude.
You packing him up?
Man, come on, we ain't worry about that.
I can make it the first debate though. You sure?
Yeah, we not worried about nobody.
So you said if Mookie came back on here, you frying him. He's not winning around.
I'm not conversing with Mookie bot ass. Oh,
why not? Why?
Mookie's a bot. I don't try to understand bot logic. It hurts my head. I'm allergic.
Nah, he allergic.
And on that note,
he got that. That's a
look. On that note, chat. Like I said, appreciate y'all. Sub to all to the platforms. Follow all the socials. Yeah, man. We out. Also, wait, before we did, make sure y'all tap into the combo video I did when I was interviewing Genty, Travis Hunter, Shamar Stewart, Nick Scourton. It's in the videos. Go tap in with that. Go tap into the film episode we did with Josh Allen, Cam Newton. Y'all gonna stop disrespecting Cam Newton. Cam Newton's right. I ain't gonna lie, young. He really he's literally like a worse version of Josh Allen. Like
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going crazy. But look, y'all. We gonna catch y'all. We out. Peace.